Welcome back, everyone. Today we got our most
Season
favorite
2.
part, Season 2 of King of Colosseum 2 Matchmaker. This one is going to be really great because we got the most favorite thing at this period. What was it, JM?
My God, Inokiism!
That's right, everyone! We got the Halloween special filmed early.
New Japan Inokiism wrestling.
We're in the dark period of my favorite promotion.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a great time.
The best memes came from this period.
My favorite promotion
Indeed.
by that damn Inoki and Kazuyuki Fujita
Jam. It was almost ruined by that damn MMA.
Yeah.
You know what?
Damn MMA.
You know what? Bring me the weakest MMA fighter. Bring me the weakest one. I'll push him to the top.
Oh yeah. And
I'll be a
also to
star
all
of all
you
time.
and all you Inokiism fans, fuck off.
New Japan is in a bad spot right now. They lost Muto. They lost Hashimoto. And they lost Otani. They lost Kashin. They lost Kojima.
Takaiwa.
But
Takaiwa.
But would losing Kashin was a bad thing though?
No, but
It is for
still want to
Kashin
lose.
fans, all 8 of them.
You don't want to lose people though.
Yeah. But here we go.
Firing Hashimoto is a big loss in my opinion.
Alright, let's get ready for the beginning of our dialogue. As soon as we get to see it. Here we go.
Yeah, let's get serious, boys.
I highly doubt this is what Choto was saying. I highly doubt this is what Choto was saying. He's like, "What's up, motherfucker?"
I just like, he looks like a French artist, like saying, I am here to show you my new painting. It is called Fujita Style. That's how he looks.
He's asking us to please help me book this shit.
Look at this shit I have to work with.
Let me try this.
That's right, we need this thumbnail.
Quirk.
Yeah.
Chono.
I am here.
No.
I am
Apparently,
Chono.
George said you were going out.
Huh?
We got Mr. Black Charisma right here. Just happened to.
Chono looks like a certain French agent, but that's neither here nor there.
Yes, we shall call him Jacques Riger.
Let me try something real quick.
Okay, tell me when you got the pick.
God,
You got the pick, right?
Yeah, so, what he's basically saying in translation is this. So, finally, my assistant came to help me book this bullshit ass show. Even though we're in a bad state of mind. Wait, you are the one that's gonna book this with me? I do awfully feel bad because this promotion was based around fighting spirit instead of, that MMA. But then again, our boss is always right? So JM, I need your help with this, please, because even though I'm not a part of this shit, Pinocchio's getting me paid though, so please save me, please. Just please, I don't want to do this, motherfucker. Please.
He's only getting paid.
Please save me. Inoki just bought an anti-bone and he's gonna have him beat me.
I want to be in pro wrestling, but I can't right now. So, can you take my pan
And whatever you do not book Brock Lesnar.
do not book that big?
No, that won't
Gringo.
happen yet. No, that won't happen yet for 3 more years.
Please don't book that motherfucker Gringo.
Okay, so there we go.
No, look.
Let's take a look at our champions.
Look,
That's it.
Chono isn't even being paid in money. He's being paid in cup noodle. That's
He's being he's being
how
paid.
bad this shit is.
No, he's being
That
paid.
is our IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
No, he's being
Fuck
paid in
that
BBD underwear. That's what he's being paid.
Oh, that's bad.
Our heavyweight tag champions are.
Oh, Tenzan and Nishimura are tag team champions.
What?
Wow. You know they say.
sorry,
Oh, hey, Batting Hat, how's it going?
Those belts are so ugly.
I would have thought Fujinami and Nishimura were the tag champions.
Who's the heavyweight? I want to know. Who's the
I
heavyweight.
really think that the champions randomize or something. So far, the heavyweight champion and the tag team champion is Tenzan.
Oh, so
NWF.
He's definitely gonna lose the first match.
NWF champion is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Of course.
Young
Shinsuke.
young boy
the
ass young boy ass MMA ass Shinsuke.
Shout out to
Who's
the
our junior champion?
Let's
Who's
see,
our
our
junior?
first one is Minoru Tanaka.
Oh.
Then our junior tag team,
I thought that was Tanahashi.
Liger and Koji Kanemoto.
That
Wait.
makes sense, I guess.
Wait, how does that make sense?
Oh, what's the end date? My question is, what was the
NWF,
NWF? Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, like, what that stand for?
Oh, that was like Inoki's original heavyweight title before the IWGP belt.
I think it stands for National Wrestling Federation or something.
Yeah, it was based off a defunct promotion. Alright, and then our U30 champ has to be Tanahashi, right?
It has to be Tanahashi. Yep, it's Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Look at that hair.
Why does it look like, bro?
what?
Why does Tanahashi look?
Wait,
Ace.
Wait.
Ace right here.
He look
wait.
like freaking Sonata.
yo, can
Yeah,
I
he,
get
he does look like Sonata.
It all
Hey,
makes
can I-
sense now. Yes,
Can I
Zach?
get
Sonata
a
stole his
can I
hairstyle.
get a word in here?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
After all, since he's under 30 champ, we gotta go walking with Tanahashi.
That song. So, okay, did you get your thumbnail to go with the Chono pick there, Skittles, or do you want to see who else we got?
Alright, guys, my food is here, so I didn't have to go
Well, that's
downstairs.
Alright, see you soon.
Okay,
No,
bye.
I didn't have to go downstairs. They came
Okay.
over. I just wish they would.
All right, who's our victims today?
Alright, who do we got? Alright,
Alright,
Chono is
Chono.
5 stars.
5-star man, good.
You're
The last of the
goddamn
three
right.
musketeers.
4-star
Tenzan is
Tenzan.
4
3-star Izuka.
Izuka.
Azuka, what?
What the fuck is that?
Nishimura,
Nishimura.
3-star. We got 3-star Yoshie. We
Wait,
have a 3-star Tanahashi.
wait,
That's
wait. The
that's
dude in
disrespectful.
the dude in all white was Yutaka Yoshie? That looks nothing like Yutaka Yoshie. What
Oh,
That's
that's
how he
because
was
you
in 2003.
you should see what he looks like in like modern day. He wears pink, his hair is pink. 2-star Blue Wolf.
Oh god, Blue Wolf.
Oh god.
They all
Oh god, they wasted Blue
generic.
I swear to God, they wasted
1-star
Blue Wolf.
Toriyano.
Wow.
Young boy Yano. Alright, in our
Poor
junior-
Yano looks like one of those weird
I'm
people.
gonna just say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this.
Like
They
I
wasted
said.
Blue Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that, Rasta?
They wasted Blue Wolf.
I thought he was decent. His theme song, though, I thought was better than his wrestling skill.
Well, they tried pushing him. He just didn't get over, pal.
Okay, we got 4-star Liger, 3-star
Kanemoto.
Kanemoto.
Tiger Mask 3.
Oh, it's Masayuki Naruse.
Oh wow.
Wait, Kanemoto was TM3, really?
Oh, this
Oh,
guy?
wait, wait.
Yeah, he's the 3-star.
No, somebody said he was Tiger Mask 3.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
I did.
Yeah, he was.
Yep, and my man, and one of my men, Jado.
Jado.
Anyway,
He
Jado.
just walks away.
FMW legend.
Jado.
FMW legend Jado.
We got 3-star Murakami. Great.
Oh, wow.
Katsuri
God.
Murakami.
And then 2-star Makai 2.
Bro, what the type of mask was that?
It's
No,
a good question.
no,
I don't
run
know.
that mask back. Run that mask
Okay.
back at me. Wait, one more time.
Run it back one more again.
I need.
Is it, it's just the dollar and the yen symbol on it.
Bruh. That mask.
Money.
But he fit,
Money.
he fit right. He fit
He's all the
Yes.
money.
right in with that feud that was feuding with Mickey Choshu over like lost depth of money.
The million yen dream.
Alright, next up we got Hiro Saito, 2-star, and also 2-star, Michiyoshi Ohara.
Oh,
Don't know who he
Voice chat.
don't
I
know
like
who
how
either
everyone
of
is
these
not
dudes
happy
are.
about it. 3-star
Scott
Scott
Lewis.
Norden.
Legend Scott Norden, New Japan legend Scott Norden.
Oh, definitely a legend.
Think
Look
of
at him.
fuck-
Former
North
IWGP
Jordan.
Heavyweight champion.
that was Nort Scott.
Rick
Oh,
Steiner.
Rick Steiner.
Let's go.
And that's who we got.
Wow, this
Alright.
roster is sad.
Dang,
We got
JM.
some good
I didn't know your
wrestlers.
roster's that
I
crap.
know we got some good wrestlers, but man, this roster.
JM.
Oh.
Yeah, well, all the good people don't show up yet for a little bit.
JM.
Yeah.
Right now your
Oh, they
roster.
left for all Japan.
son.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, all the good people, all the rest of the good people don't show up yet for a while.
Yeah, I know.
Still, your roster sucks dick. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so we got our stipulations. We got 5 matches, 18 wrestlers.
Looks
I
like
believe-
the IWGP heavyweight tag is the focus for this one.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
We should
because
get
got
that
a
done.
sorry- Yeah, because like we got a sorry ass freaking like heavyweight roster right now.
Yeah. Alright, let us get to
Yo,
work.
Let's
our
get
whole,
to it.
Our whole roster's a sorry sack of shit, boys.
Because
we-
this is JM's place right here. The freaking suburban blue or something, man. God.
Suburbia.
How dare you,
Suburban
Blues?
blue
How
on
dare
you.
you- how dare you disrespect the sanctity of New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Shout out to the New Japan fans who had to go through this, man.
Alright,
The ones that still remained afterwards,
so of
maybe.
Alright, so of course, you know,
Oh my god.
Tenzan
Tenzan.
Ishimura.
Yep.
Wait,
And I'm giving
wait,
Tenzan his purple look.
Tenzan? What the shit?
Oh, that,
Yeah, he's from NWO Team 2000 days.
Oh, that.
the best New Japan stable. Team 2000.
Yeah. You know what, let's do White Nishimura. Okay. Who do you think they should face in the tag team title scene?
Chono.
Okay, Chono.
So you.
Yeah, let's do.
But which
So you
Chono
want
to be
a
Team
precise?
Together.
We got
Let's do Team
Classic.
2000's Wolf.
Classic, that's NWA champion, Shono.
Nah, we're gonna have Team 2000 Wolfpack.
Yeah, so let's see, Chono and Izuka.
And who?
And Izuka.
Izuka. Okay. Let's take a look at what else we got. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
We
no
got-
shoes.
We got Inokiism Izuka.
Oh, let's go.
Alright, no,
we
no,
gotta
no,
put that
We
in.
will not be doing MMA moveset here.
You gotta work with what you got,
Yeah.
like I had to do.
And
Hey,
like
look-
always,
Hey, look where that got me.
because it's a tag team match, I know it's going to last a
on
long
300,
time.
yeah.
Yep. Red Shoes will be the referee.
Legend. Red shoes in it.
Alright, in our semi, another tag, of course.
Oh, that's right. We're booking it backwards. I was
It's always
confused.
it's much
yeah,
easier to do
we'll-
that because of
like
all
Liger.
these 4 stars. Let's see. I'm thinking we do a junior heavyweights because of Liger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, where's Masahito?
He's not available yet.
I don't think he was in the
Oh,
company
dang.
at this time.
He was.
he
He was.
Does
He
El
just
Samurai
wasn't-
unlock later, or is he still?
Yeah,
El Samurai,
unfortunately.
I think El Samurai's next level.
Oh wow. Disrespect to El Samurai.
Tanahashi in a tag match against Liger with Yoshi.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Against Liger, against Yoshi and Tanahashi.
Yep. Now let's
Yeah,
take a
sounds
look
good.
at the various Hashimotos. We got Young Boy Hashimoto.
That's Tanahashi, dude.
It's Tanahashi.
Tanahashi, I'm sorry.
We don't have Hashimoto is the other.
We
he's
got-
here.
This haircut
Yeah, he's the
couldn't
0-1.
get rendered at all. Haircut, Tanahashi. Then we got Cool Tanahashi. And then we got Tanahashi.
Let's go with Cool Tana.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright.
What's the difference?
Tanahashi looks like.
That's a good answer.
And one of my mains in the
wow.
dark period, Yutaka Yoshie.
Yeah, that's right, he's one of your boys.
New Japan Access show.
Alright.
How good? I'm not familiar with Yoshie. How good was dude actually?
I don't know. I try not to watch this era of New Japan.
He
Yeah,
was
let's go with
famous
that
for
one.
being fat.
So he's a.
Look, man, he beat Jan the Giant Nort J and got the loudest pop in the whole show. Nobody else got a big reaction except him.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Got a
Scott
bunch of
Norton.
2 stars. I think we got Scott Norton against Mackay Club.
Yeah, let's do that.
Scott Norton and Rick Steiner.
Wait, did he only have one attire?
Oh. Yeah, let's take a look at some of the other
Does
ones.
he? I imagine he has
We're-
like an NWO
we're
attire.
recording.
That's his Flash.
Got Flash, yeah.
Yeah, that's his NWO Typhoon attire.
And then his more modern ones.
Oh, that'll look fine. You can pick anyone.
Okay.
When you think about it, the Mad Cloud was basically all OD, but just bad.
No, Makai Club were people who worshipped Inoki like a god.
That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Let us say the Inoki. They're at the dinner table, and the Makai Club goes, "Let us say the Inoki prayer."
Our Inoki.
Inoki at this point had lost a lot. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Just MMA fights and me.
Oh, Chono is not killing me.
No, you should have seen where he came out with it, where we of course saw him coming out with a random box, and he never even revealed what was in the box.
Yeah, what was the point?
The point was just to troll the audience.
Okay, we need one more tag team match, and then a singles match.
Alright, who do we got left?
We got Young Boy Yano, who'll be the opener, because 1 star. Blue Wolf. Then we got some junior heavyweights, which are Naruse. What's going on, Mr. Pony?
No, I say we do the,
Oh, we got Chono's kids cameoing.
Oh, okay. Chono has a big family, everybody.
Yeah,
Chono,
that's because
Chono Jr. and Chono Jr. are doing a running.
I think
Chono Jr. is freaking JM. So he's already here.
So we got
Chono Jr.'s hit the little baby Yakuza kid.
So I'm thinking Crazy Dogs.
I'm dead, bruh.
So
I'm no more good.
I'm thinking Crazy Dogs versus Blue Wolf and Yano in the opener.
Wait,
That sounds good.
Wait, who are the crazy dogs?
Hiro Saito and Michiyoshi Ohara.
Wasn't Hiro Saito in
I
2000
can't
for a little
believe it,
bit?
man. They gave
Yes.
Yasuda his own Tiger Driver, despite him being
I thought he was
most
like the worst
stupid wrestler.
2000.
Oh, good night, batting hat. There we go.
See ya, man.
See ya. Alright, we'll get that.
Alright, then we got our opener.
That's right,
It's
a
gotta
tag
be
team
Yano.
match.
It's not the main event. Imagine if we put Yano as the main event.
Oh my gosh, terrible idea.
Not Yano at this point.
I don't think Yano's ever gonna get the main event.
Alright.
He
And,
would
like-
eventually be a main eventer, but not now.
Not even eventually. I don't think he ever was main event.
No, he's
Okay.
never gonna be a main eventer. I'm sorry. As much as I like him in New Japan, he's never gonna be a main eventer.
Alright. Let's be safe. Let's save.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, here we go. God help us.
Alright,
Wait, are you praying
pray
to
to
Inoki?
Inoki, everybody.
Of course, of course,
Trey and Inoki.
of course. Since it's Sunday, I'm gonna say this. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
The fans are doing the Inoki prayer.
Oh,
Train
Vegeta.
to the god of the
Inoki is
chin.
Oh,
You know what?
Jada.
Slapping people right now.
Of course,
They are praying for Dino to save them someday.
of course.
They're
Yeah.
praying for Bushiroad to buy the
Here-
company.
Here's what you should do. All right. Every beginning of the show, you figure edit in the circle. Every show beginning, it's just a circle.
Just Inoki's face like fading in.
Right.
Like get that intro from the Jinsei Shinzaki theme with the Buddhist chants, and just
Yes.
have the picture of Onoki just fade in.
Yes.
Oh, oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh God, and all this.
Can I ask you guys a question? I always liked this guy. I don't know his name. What is the ring announcer for New Japan's name?
I think. Oh man, I forgot his name. It's probably like Hidekazu
He has
Tanaka.
the best ring announcer attire in all of Japan. I'm sorry. His like little military uniform is amazing.
Bruh, because look at the drip.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He had drip.
Yeah,
My
no,
No other,
man
even during the worst part of New Japan, they still had the best ring announcer.
My man's drip is undeniable.
yeah, man's drip is on Napoleonic Wars level right now.
I know, he looks like a Napoleonic general.
Yo, does anybody know what promotion Leota Fujinami's in right now?
He's just freelance. He kind of goes wherever
yeah,
he
he's
gets
freelance, I
booked.
think, yeah.
Like
He's
did
wherever
a few.
they'll book him.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
surprised
mainly
Ichiban
just
didn't buy it.
Fujinami's main promotion tradition.
Tradition.
That's
I'm
his
surprised
base, but he like say how Masato Tanaka, his base is 0-1, but he does
Yeah,
bookings
but-
everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
Mostly no one.
tried signing him.
I
Who
guess
signed
he
him?
didn't. Oh, New Japan signing Leona. I'm guessing it's that they weren't impressed by his work rate.
That's like the same thing with Daichi Hashimoto. I think New Japan tried him out, and then it's like, no, you're not coming.
No, no.
I swear to God, I
What?
swear to God, I have never.
No,
I swear to God,
wait.
New York is the first
No,
Mongolian I have
Nagata
ever
actually
seen.
was trying to bring in Daichi.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Nagata was trying to bring in Daichi, but Daichi chose to go to Big Japan.
Which
My guess
never
is he
understand.
wanted to go his own way and not try to be like in the shadow of his father in New Japan.
yeah, I respect that. I
Oh,
definitely
hey,
respect
Josh
that.
Drake, welcome. We're just
Yeah.
doing our first show in the sim for Matchmaker.
First match
it's
at
like
Korakuen
when-
Hall, I think. Yeah, I
Yep.
think it's Korakuen Hall.
Yeah, it's like when I saw Machine J, I'm like, what are you doing at Dragon Gate?
Oh yeah, it's
But notice how-
Hidekazu Tanaka.
Notice how like almost every like Asian like notable Asians other than Japan's or Koreans literally just flopped in wrestling. Like you have the Mongolian Blue Wolf and you have that you have that Thai guy Vansak Acid.
Yeah.
Well, I
But he
mean,
had a-
there have
like,
been
he
Koreans that
wrestled
have
all in-
done well in Japan pro wrestling.
Yeah,
Like Ricky Dozan himself was Korean.
Ricky Doze, Ricky
Yeah.
Choshi.
No, I was saying
Takaiwa.
minus.
Yeah, well,
I was
to be
saying
fair, Vansak
minus.
Acid,
I was
Vansak
saying
Acid
minus
didn't have
Japan
that
and
long of a
Korea.
career.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Vansak Acid didn't have that long of a career. He was more of a 0-1 USA.
0-1 USA. You know, technically they still exist. It's the worst indie wrestling I've ever seen.
There's got to be worse ones out there. Like, you
no,
know, the ones
you
where,
should watch. Just look up 0-1 USA, and it's so bad.
like, how bad we saying, like, you wish GFW, Global Force Wrestling, succeeded?
Yes.
Wow.
I wish
Yikes.
compared to that. I can't believe they're disrespecting the memory of Shinya Hashimoto with that name. Oh my god, it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Don't you mean Otani?
I just noticed, I don't
Otani.
see us. Do any of you see an empty seat in this show?
No.
I think we got a sold out show.
Yeah.
Or very close to
Inoki threatened to slap everybody if they didn't come.
it. Oh my gosh,
Yes,
I like this
He
new
tried to
head
kick them
cannon.
in the legs like he did Muhammad Ali.
I'm liking the new canon we're making for this series as it goes on.
Yeah, no, it's great. Oop.
Meanwhile, Toriano's just chilling on the sideline there, like,
I mean, he's
you could do it.
Rosado.
Oh, fuck, I have to be in
member
the
of
match
T2000
now.
coming in.
Yeah, but I would have tried signing them anyway.
Signing who?
Leona Fujinami and Daichi anyway.
Yeah,
You know, you put them in there with the right people who can help them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, like,
I
if I
remember,
recall, Junji Harada's a big dojo trainer still, right?
Meanwhile, in my world, Japan, Rampage Action. I just love you. You know what? I'm gonna give you a contract. I'm gonna make you a main eventer.
You know what? It's weird that like second and third generation Japanese wrestling wrestlers don't seem to do as well.
The only successful one I can
No,
recall is
How compared to
Shibata.
like
Not because,
Amer-
they keep booking them, not because they keep booking them like their dads. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know. It's like you can't book Daichi Hashimoto like Shinya. He's not even.
Or like, say, Mitsuo Momoda. You can't book him like Ricky Dozan.
I mean, if you want to know Mitsuo Momoda's son, Chikara, oh man, he is so. I feel so bad for him. Like he really wants to be good, but he's just not. I saw him at Noah. He's just not good, and I feel so bad for him because he really wants to be.
Yeah,
You know?
well, at least he's got passion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more than I can say for a lot of guys. You know,
No,
he's
it's
got.
like, look, man, I'll respect you more if you at least care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chikara definitely cares. He just.
And besides, you know, he'll get better over time. You got to get the reps in.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
like,
He's in
say, for
DDT right now,
example,
I think.
Toriano, it took him a while before he got really good. Makabe
Yeah.
took a while before he got the crowd on his side.
Yeah,
And
it definitely
now,
takes.
And look at Makabe now. He's
Yeah,
one of the
when all
he's one of the biggest
fails.
TV personalities.
Got him. Choke slam.
Oh dang, chokeslam. When
By
all
O'Hara.
fails, be like Boozer Brody. You saw how the crowd
Hey,
did Boozer Brody.
Nothing will get you more over in Japan than acting like Bruiser Brody. That's just a fact.
He just tagged in so he could give Hiro Saito some heat. That's right. Knock off Who Let the Dogs Out. This
Yes,
song was
sir.
big at the time, and then 2005 hit and everyone hated it.
Oh my god.
Well, they didn't hate it in Japan apparently.
Only 65%.
Hey, we
That's
just need a
about what I expected.
64%
Well,
approval.
to be honest, that's actually not that bad for an opener.
It's actually, yeah, it's not that
Especially
bad.
at
That's
this
actually
time
better
frame.
than I expected.
All right, next up is the juniors.
Do you know what would be like a cool finisher for like a wrestler to have? Like if they just did repeated choke something and repeated like Yonagi's.
Oh, like how Takaiwa has like 4 power bombs and then a Death Valley driver.
Yeah. Simply the finishers would just do a choke slam 4 times and do a Yoranagi 4 times.
Be the most protected finisher, I could tell you that.
Here comes the man
What?
who, in a gauntlet match, in an actual New Japan show that me and Chris and Zach watched, he survived the gauntlet and became a junior heavyweight champion.
Don't
Oh,
yeah.
talk
fuck-
about that gauntlet
fuck
ever
you
again.
for
Jeff. I
reminding
swear
me.
to God.
The young John.
Which gauntlet was that?
Yeah,
It was
Ma-
Ultimate Crush 2, 2003.
Oh, I've heard that.
Master
It
User.
is rated
My
on
man.
Cage Match as the worst big show that New Japan's ever done.
My
Why?
man,
That's
my
impressive.
man,
The
Master
New Japan is
User
crossed
won the junior
in the
title.
past.
The main event was a 5-on-5 elimination tag team
A
match.
5 was this in the Tokyo Dome?
Yes.
Yes.
A
That
5-on-5 and main event in Tokyo Dome.
God.
Yeah,
Yo,
it was
let me
supposed
tell
to
you
be
how
like
this title
Inokiism versus New Japan, and New Japan lost.
Of course they did.
Well, let me put. But here, you
course
want
they
you
did.
can guess which part in the match got the loudest?
New
pop?
Japan lost the moment.
Tanahashi rolled up Kazuki Fujita, eliminated him, and got the loudest pop in the whole night.
That's
That is
amazing.
true.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
the crowd
and,
died to death when he got pinned.
we had 3 MMA fights in a row, from Pancrase to Pride style. Dead crowd for all 3 in a row, and then we got back to wrestling.
Oh, that's the thing I never understood about New Japan's infatuation with like the Pride style stuff. Like, if people wanted to see MMA fights, they would just go to a Pride show. They would go to a New Japan show.
Inokiism.
If I
I know.
recall,
That's what I don't
Inoki.
get.
That's why I never really got the UWF. I understand how influential it is, but I just like, why not just go to an MMA show? You
Because
see
and-
real
and-
fight.
And you see the problem is that these
Well-
MMA people, they could have been stars, but for only what Inoki knows, he pretty much booked them to beat all his top stars, which makes no sense at all.
If I
Which is
recall
like-
right, sorry for interrupting, but if I recall right, Inoki was an actual side producer for Pride, so he thought,
Yeah, because if you watch those early Pride shows, you'll see him in the crowd all the time. He'll come in the ring and present stuff.
Yeah,
so
like-
he was big into it.
like, say that famous arena show they had in 2002, he had like the whole parachute down to the crowd thing, Inoki, at a Pride event.
Yeah, you could see him right next to all the Yakuza goons in the crowd.
Yeah, and he was part of the opening ceremony where him and Helio Gracie lit the torch to start the event.
Yeah,
You
I
know
mean-
what's so funny? I was listening to some documentary where they talked about, look, man, if there's any person you do not want to fuck with, and that is Inoki. And the people in Pride learned that the hard way when Inoki booked took Fedor from them for Inoki booked Maye.
yeah, but you know what? I actually looked at the event, and you know what happened after that? I'm pretty sure like they either offered. No, I know what it was. They got the Yakuza, who was backing Pride, took Fedor's manager into a room. It's like, you signed Fedor to Pride, or you're not leaving this room. That's how he got it. That's how he got it back.
They got him for free.
Yeah, they got him for free. They said, you coming back here, or you're not leaving the room.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing: this action would have consequences.
Oh, it definitely had consequences, for sure.
On some
Like so much that when Rising,
Kazuma Kiryu shit.
no. Yo, it would haunt them so much that when Rising was being formed, right, that the same journalist who broke the story of the Yakuza scandal, he investigated Rising to make sure there were no Yakuza in the fight.
Yeah.
And when he found out that there were no Yakuza, he's like, okay, y'all can trust Rising again.
Yeah, I can trust
Trust
Rising.
Sakakibara again.
Beautiful
Pride is
suplex by
Pride is
Darkseid.
so I love it so much, but it's so weird. Like, you could just see all the fixed fights and the juicing. It's amazing. It's just like an amazing time in anime.
They really did a lot of experimentation at that time frame. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Though every time I see Nobuhiko Takada, I just think, man, you suck at him.
I really like Pride's final rule set.
No, but people love Takada anyway.
I know.
Yeah, he was
but-
such a big wrestler that he had no choice but to be the main event.
I know.
No, well,
Thankfully, we got Sakuraba out of that. But
Like, I know Funaki and Suzuki Minoru, they have been in interviews saying that when it came... Oh, God damn it.
Cripple crossface.
Yeah.
Shooting on him.
the crossface of Jado.
The
Jado
Jado
said-
crossface.
You gonna respect this FMW legend right here.
But, dang it, what was I saying?
Almost gave him a pile driver.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying because of that match.
How did that match get 79?
It was very back and forth. It was competitive.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It was also on 300%.
It was
Yeah,
the
that's a good point.
awesomeness of Jado.
Yes, Jado.
If I did it at 100%, we'd be here all night.
Yep.
I want to get as
Damn.
far as I can in this so we could show off the matchmaker.
Yeah.
JM. Would you shut the fuck up about Jado?
Yeah, man, that's Master Heater.
Have you guys ever seen that
I don't
Jado and
care.
Ghetto T-shirt that says "Fuck you, we are Jado and Ghetto"? I gotta get one.
Yeah.
Of those. That's
Yeah.
Well,
Jay Young's gonna be wearing it
before
one
I-
of these
I
days.
always thought, before I learned Ghetto's name, I always thought they would just name him Ghetto.
Nah,
Like
you need to get
GTTO.
now you need to see the Jado shirt where it says, "So what? I don't care. 30 years in this biz."
Hey man, 30 years in this biz, man. I respect it.
I remember when somebody asked him, "Is that shirt for sale?" He's like, "No, this shirt is not for sale."
Wait a second, he wasn't in the. Wait a second, the guy there wasn't in the. Wait, was he? Was he in the movie?
That's Murakami.
It's Murakami, yeah. Who I saw in Noah recently. He's awful. I'm sorry.
Well, of course, it's Murakami.
I know. I was like, why does I love pro wrestling Noah so much, but why do you keep booking these washed up MMA New Japan guys? God.
Nosawa is one of the top bookers, I believe.
Easy, because no one hasn't learned their damn lesson from the late 2000s.
Simply, do not book. Do not simply just let the young.
I'm of two minds about Nosawa. Like when he's booking really good, he's booking really good, and he's booking really bad. It's really bad. Like it's kind of crazy.
To be kind of honest, when Masawa booked, he booked good until he won that match with Marufuji. He should have not won that match.
Oh, I'm not gonna deny that Kurosawa was the best booker. I mean, he put as much as I love Yoshinari Ogawa, he should never won that title. Or Takashi Rikio.
Rikio could have been, but it was far too early.
Yeah, it was far too early for him. Like
at that time frame, Akiyama would have been a better choice.
Jun Akiyama should have just won that belt off
would have
of
been a better
Kenta
choice.
Kobashi.
I don't know why. I don't know why they just made him lose that early.
I don't know.
Mike,
But
wait,
it
you
is what
talk
it
about
is.
Akiyama?
Yeah,
Because they just had bad luck with TV slots at the time. So it's like no matter how many times they did, Akiyama wasn't able to get as much as he could because of all the time constraint, like the time schedules, that they just thought it was a lost cause.
Yeah, I think
Which is a
they
shame.
really wanted to push Akiyama, but they just didn't trust him. They just couldn't trust him because, like, as you said, the TV time and all that stuff. It's just
And look what he's done for DDT. He's
I
the
know.
final boss. He's the final boss of DDT.
I'm so glad he left All Japan.
Which is a shame because his direction saved that promotion.
I know. And
Just
now they're
keep
back
talking,
on some
so-
stupid crap, like having Kento face Abdullah Kobayashi, which is like, ugh.
Well, I know he's fought like
Oh, at
Daisuke
least
Sekimoto, Yuji Okabayashi.
Yeah,
He's fought Big
the-
Japan guys before, but this is, I understand, a different style of Big Japan wrestler.
Daisuke Sekimoto is a hybrid. Like he can go from death matches to like normal style wrestling. I feel like Kobayashi is a straight death match wrestler. So
I wonder who's Makai 2?
Ryota Shizuken, he was like a Michinoku Pro wrestler style. Or
Ooh,
Kai Tai
Michinoku
Dojo.
Pro.
Or Kai Tai Dojo.
Hey,
This is basically him in a mask.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah,
Boris.
he's also
Yeah, what's up?
He's also in the workshop.
Wait, why did he balk?
Because he's the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner.
Okay.
I know.
He's
He's
contractually obligated to at least bark once.
Somebody asked me a question earlier.
Yeah. Hey, I'm thinking of 3 rules right now, just so you know.
What? The rules for what?
Oh, a second one.
Oh man, Never mind.
Oh
You're-
yeah, I was gonna say, Josh, if the mic for you doesn't work, you can go into the no voice chat and type. I can actually see it on the screen, so I can reply to you if you want.
It. Never mind. It was a sharp reference.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I haven't watched Sharp in forever, so forgive
Well,
me.
hey,
well,
I'm gonna say this.
when
well, we watch it every.
as
we watch
when
it
we
every
can
every
And Norton's
Sunday
like whooping his ass right now.
when we can at like
on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
between
Okay.
7:30 and 8 o'clock if you're.
Alright. I'll
if
catch
you're
it if
ever-
I can.
Yeah,
If you're
we're
ever-
on the 5th episode.
Alright, cool.
It's just a little bonus thing because, like, I like Zach. He's a nice kid, so give him something a little nice.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, wait,
I like Sharp.
Time,
It's
bro.
much nicer.
All right.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah,
I've
Scott
done
Norton
other
doesn't get
stuff
enough credit
before,
for being
like.
for a New Japan legend. I've met Scott Norton so many times because he lives in Houston. I live around there,
Yeah.
so I've seen him a lot.
Wait,
I
you met Scott
actually
Norton?
go to a
Yeah, I
vape.
met Scott Norton.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah, I
I,
met him at
could
a
meet
con one
Scott
time.
Norton.
I met him a couple times.
The,
He
clo-
lives in my area. So.
the closest I've ever met to Scott Norton was his former agent in AWA.
I
Yeah.
met Scott Norton in person in Texas.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
oh,
I
yeah, he
bet you
lives in- he
wanted
lives
to
in
hug him
Houston.
so much. Look at that guy. How could you not want
He
to hug
lives in
him?
Houston now.
No,
I
when I
just
saw
told.
Scott Norton. When I
Yeah,
saw
I
Scott
know.
Norton, he was trying to sell me. He was trying to sell
Wait,
like
what?
used.
You saw that
worn
teleportation?
NWO shirts.
What?
What was Scott Norton trying to sell?
He was selling worn NWO shirts,
Oh,
Oh.
cool.
T-shirts worn from the.
Oh,
from the actual
Scott Norton
NWO.
wins. Speaking of Scott Norton, he wins with a top rope suplex, I think.
From Steiner.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So Steiner
Uh,
technically got the win.
I'm just gonna say this, but Ogawa winning the GCH heavyweight title surprised me. Like however, what was wrong with it was that,
Look, I love Yoshinori Ogawa. I think he's one of the best junior wrestlers ever. Okay.
yeah, but he doesn't. But he doesn't need.
He does not belong in the GHC's heavyweight title. We all know
Exactly.
that Masawa
Yep.
was his best friend, one of his best friends. He said, "Let me slide this title for you, bro. Let me give you a title."
And what makes his specialty, which was like sneaky pinups and
Yeah,
stuff.
cheating.
It kind of didn't
He's a-
work.
he's a-
I mean, if he was in the main event scene in AJW and the AJPW, I would have understand. But he was
No,
not.
that
He
would
was
have never
junior
happened,
one.
especially if Giant Bob was alive.
That style would never work in the modern day wrestling at that time. Like, say, maybe 70s, maybe?
Yeah.
But,
It
like,
would work
by
now.
1990,
It would
no
work now at
chance.
present day. It would
Yeah.
now at present day.
Oh, yeah.
Yoshinari Ogawa is really underrated. He's actually an excellent trainer. Like all the Noah guys you see now that are kind of bubbling up, they all trained by him, and they're great.
Yeah,
So
he's a better
I'll-
trainer than Kenta was, because from what I recall, stories of the Noah Dojo when Kenta was in charge, no one wanted to graduate. No one even wanted to be there. Ogawa, we got people coming out.
we got Kaito. We got,
Wait, you
we
mean
got the
Kenta
young.
Kobashi or just Kenta?
No,
Kenta.
Kenta, like, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
He's been a very strict instructor.
Like,
Like
Like
almost
Kenta.
drill sergeant.
you mean Kenta as in capital K, capital E, capital N,
Yep.
Yes,
capital...
Kenta, not Kenta Kobashi.
If I was
His-
talking about
his
Kenta
protege.
Kobashi, I say Kobashi to make it easier.
Yeah.
Now, this
Nah,
should
but,
be an interesting match.
Yeah, this
Ken
should be.
Tanahashi and Yoshie beat the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and have a shot in the future.
Let's
That's
see.
not gonna happen. That can't happen.
Let's see. Are we gonna strap the rocket on Tanahashi? Let's see.
Oh, we're trying. He's got 3 stars. Let's try to give him 4.
Yeah,
In
let's-
the words of salty bed announcer guy, place your bets.
I think Liger's gonna use
I
that.
think Yoshie is going to make the pin
Yeah.
because his girth is going to stop everything.
Yeah.
No,
Nah.
Liger's just gonna poke somebody's eye out with one of his horns.
Nah, I gotta go with my man Jushin Sanda Liger.
Yep. Legend.
Man, can you imagine when these borders finally open and New Japan gets half its roster back?
It'd be
Correct.
I can't. I want the borders to open so every Japanese company can start getting gaijin talent in because they all need it.
Yeah,
Right now.
because-
yeah, like
guys
Akira
are- guys are
Francesco
like-
did. Oh, sorry.
I mean, Noah is gonna get a lot of gaijin talent. New Japan's gonna get their roster back. All Japan's gonna get some gaijin in. It's gonna be great. You know.
Yeah, you have to rely on guidance. Guidance are basically like the
Yeah, well-
fundamentals of the pose.
Yeah, well, don't forget that New Japan is like 2 dojos. Well, 3.
Yeah, I know.
We got a shit ton of people in the New Zealand dojo trying to come in. We got people in the LA dojo guys trying to come in. We got guys out on excursion right now.
Who are
Yeah. Who's
who
on
are,
excursion?
who are basically stuck on perma
And I have returned.
Welcome
Where are
back.
they in excursion at?
Wait,
Let's.
who's in
No,
Who's
who's
on
on excursion from New Japan?
Okay, I can answer this question. Ren Narita's on excursion right now.
Oh,
Yuya Uemura's on excursion. Yoda Tsuji's on excursion.
Hey,
okay.
We have 3 new young lions right now.
Yeah. I hope more Japanese wrestlers can go on excursion because like that's a really good tool for them to get seasoning. It's always good to see them.
Yeah, well, right now Tsuji and Shota, even though they're excursioning in Rep Pro right now, Yuya's in the LA dojo with Ren Narita.
Okay.
Ren won me over.
No, but
In terms
My-
of LA Young Lions, Gabe Kidd, he's graduated. I think Alex Coughlin, he's graduated. Yuya actually at the New Japan Strong Rival Show will be facing Josh Barnett.
oh, that's an honor.
That's a murder.
Hey.
No, but my dream excursion is for Kaito Kiyomiya to come back to the United States. Oh my god, I would love to see that. But yeah, yeah. What's up?
I made an intro for this video, and I got to share the video.
All right.
Alright, share it.
Like,
Share
Oh,
it.
yeah.
In the no voice
once
chat.
it's finished uploading.
Yeah. Yoda Tsuji wanted to do his excursion with CMLL, but it might be
Oh,
a good idea
no.
to have to be a
Don't go to
right now.
CMLL.
At
Don't
least not
do
right
that.
now. At least not right now with the situation in Mexico.
Don't go to CMLL. Just
No,
don't go to Mexico. Period. You gonna learn some
Because
bad
Yoda
habits
Tsuji wants
there.
to be a lucha. He wanted to be a lucha.
I know. I just.
No,
Uh,
Mexico is.
now what kind
I gotta admit,
what kind of
Liger,
ba-
Smile
what
Food
kind
is
of
like
bad
all
habits we
activities
talking
with.
about?
just unprofessional. If I've seen somebody like I went to a a lot of luchadors since I live in Texas. They come around a lot to indie shows, and they're some of the most unprofessional people. Man, they just have such big egos. Like who was it?
Oh yeah,
I think it was-
remind me of Mil Mascaras. This
Yeah,
guy's
Mil
like a
Mascaras.
superhero.
I met Mil Mascaras. He's just an asshole.
Well, of course.
I know. I know. I should have known that when Nick Foley said he
I
was.
put it in the mic chat, by the way.
All right, we'll check it after this match because we have no idea what's going on in this match.
Yeah, it's just going.
It's very
Just
back and
going-
forth.
Yeah, it's
I know
pretty competitive.
Look at Sonata. I mean,
It's not.
Sonata.
Tanahashi had that plot armor.
Right.
Fuck you. Walk in with the nice and Zaguri.
My man said plot armor.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Northern Lights.
Oh.
Did you know
Forward.
pro wrestling has plot armor?
Did
Where's
you
plot
know?
armor?
Pro wrestling.
Oh, pro wrestling definitely has plot armor.
Did you know the pro wrestling has more than one royal family?
I'm going to
Yeah.
kill you.
Oh, by the way, Mel.
Shut up before I kick you downstairs.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Watch your vocabulary, bud.
Wait a second, imagine if there's like, okay, what if there's like a junior wrestler who's like, finishing move with like a triple fisherman brain buster?
That would be pretty difficult to get done because a brain buster is basically the impact itself.
Yeah.
Like a power bomb, you can get
Ooh,
back up easy.
Dragon
Hey,
suplex.
on Jushin too. That should help
Wow.
elevate
We are
Hiroshi.
putting the rocket on the ace right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I think that is.
Shout out to Tatsumi Fujinami with that dragon suplex.
Oh yeah, that was his original finisher before the high fly flow, if I recall.
Yeah, I love the dragon suplex. I love the tiger suplex too. I love those moves. Not enough people do them.
He had to get a good rating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a great
81.
rating.
That-
Tanahashi equals draw.
That better give him a 4-star.
Yep.
Game mechanic question. Can guys gain multiple stars off of one match, or is it only one at a time?
I've only seen one at a time so far. Like, remember, last episode, Hanma had a great match and got elevated to 3-star instead of 2. Now I think it's time for the main event.
Yes.
The tag team titles.
Heavyweight tag titles.
Place your bets.
Chono side.
Shono.
Shono's gonna win because he's the booker.
No, Chono's gonna win because of the goddamn drip.
Yes. Black charisma.
All right, here we go. Heavyweight tag team titles.
Ooh, Chono.
Chono will always be like the king of Japanese pro wrestling interest. When he came on that Hummer versus Onita, oh my god!
Wait, what?
You've never seen that match with him and Onita where he comes out in the Hummer?
No, I've never seen that match. But then again, I'm relatively new to Japanese wrestling, so.
Yeah. I'll post it.
Onita's.
I'll see if I can find it on YouTube. It's on a. That era of Onita, I'm a big FMW fan, right? That era of Onita was just like, okay, I'm coming into New Japan, they're gonna squash me, but I'm getting paid, so whatever, I don't care.
My man came out smoking.
No. I will never forget. All right, I will never forget that story of Ricky Choshu paid Onita to job.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Ricky Choshu hated everything that FMW standing for, and he said, "I'm gonna squash you in a death match. You are not winning."
I'm gonna pay you, but I'm gonna pay you this much money to job, and use that money to run for office.
Yes, Onita is like the biggest carny in Japanese wrestling history. One of. Okay, I would say like
modern day Muto is getting up there.
Oh
yes.
yes.
So between him and Muto, who is
Onita for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point there. He didn't have any Matt Tremont issues yet.
No, I mean, it's just the way Onita acts, the way you will rarely find anybody who wrestles in FMW that has a good word to say about him. I don't, yeah, and he's just kind of a con man.
Well, I know this. I know he's cool with Super Butcher.
Oh, yeah, RP no, it's just like he's just like, you know.
I'm sorry, what was that, Josh?
Oh. What?
Okay, I wasn't sure because like the mic was going in and out.
I think it may be because of the fan.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That one guy yelling Nishimura. Sometimes it could be really funny.
Yeah, man. Kaito Kiyomiya did the Shibata pose and it pissed Game Kid off. Game Kid is like hoping for the borders to open so he can go to Noah and slap the shit out of him.
Oh, that'd be fun.
This man said, "I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna make that ass whooping that Okada gave you. I'm gonna make it much worse."
Game Kid sounds like he's got some balls.
Well, I mean,
he better not come to Noah, otherwise he's going to job out to Kaito.
So no, don't worry. Muto's booking, therefore Kitamiya's going to lose.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Look, man,
wait, is Muto actually booking Noah?
Probably not. But like, say, he probably has creative control.
Over his matches, yeah.
Yo, definitely.
Hell, he refused to come out second in his team at the Noah show.
I'm really not a fan of Muto in Noah, but I know why he's there. He's there just to draw at this point. That's all he's there for.
He actually sold a lot of seats and all that for the time he was champion.
Yeah, I mean, Noah, it's smart because like Noah's trying to build each other. They're trying to build themselves up, so Muto's just like an
I found it funny when he botched the handspring. He's like, fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. As long as Marufuji's with him, I can watch his matches.
Well, not at the moment.
I know, because his knees causes him to...
Oh my god, my hips! Oh my god.
Yeah,
one of my favorite
scenes from that show, like, Okada big
time in my left knee.
Yeah.
There's another server I'm in, and we have this running joke about Keiji Muto's knees, because we watch Noah together, and his knees are just almost giving out.
Anyone see the X-ray of him, where like his knee section was just basically all metal?
Yeah. I wonder who has worse knees, Onita or him?
Wait, didn't he have like knee replacement surgery? He's like, I can never.
Yeah, he has two.
And yet
he has two fake knees. Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite thing was Okada big leaguing Muto.
Well, I mean, if I was Okada, I would do that too, because the future is now, old man. That
Yes.
Malcolm in the middle line.
Yes.
I am the future.
Yeah, one of my favorite things was like him and Tanahashi just chilling outside the
Oh
ring.
yeah, Masada. I saw Masada in Noah. He was
Yeah,
getting
I mean,
chopped.
the thing about Okada is he doesn't
Bro,
have
ring
really
around the
any
rosy.
relationship with Muto like Tanahashi does. So
Yeah, like Muto actually tried to get Tanahashi to join All Japan, for example.
that would have been a bang. I'm sorry, that would have been a banger. I would have loved that.
I don't know about that.
I think it would have been cool.
JM said, JM said, are you sure about that?
If it's for the best, it didn't happen. But oh man, I would have loved it.
I would rather trust Tanahashi with Fujinami than I would with Muto.
Him and Suwama had that banger of a match, so if they were going up against each other, they probably would have been alright all the time. So
Yeah, that was like Suwama normally, like, he doesn't have matches that get my attention, but that Tanahashi match, that really helped him out for All Japan.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I love that match
that,
because
let's not forget, Muto eventually abolishes the Champions Carnival for the time.
I know.
Yeah, thankfully it was very temporary.
Hold on, let me
Okay, I got
guess
some update from Mr. Pony.
Why?
The Rams are winning the Super Bowl at the moment.
Oh man,
Actually,
I said
you
at
know
the
what?
moment.
I know. Go Bengals.
There we go.
Actually, you
Go
know what?
Bengals.
You know what? I think I'm. Nah, fuck it. I'm sticking with my first thought and going with the Bengals.
That's right. If you don't cheer for the Bengals in this Discord, you're banned.
Nah,
I will be back.
I was gonna pick the Rams because they're my Uncle Walter's team.
Yeah.
Go
okay.
sports.
No, but this is only a highlight. If you guys have New Japan World, I think the Onita
I
and
do.
Shono match is on New Japan World. I might be wrong about that. I think it is on there.
I think it
The
is.
match
The
is-
entrance, not. That's on YouTube, I believe.
The entrance is the match is not that good, but just watch the entrance, and you will see why
this
Shono
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot.
Onita are the biggest showmen in Japan at the time.
Oh, yeah. The entrances were
speaking of,
very good.
New Japan,
I mean,
tomorrow-
Onita just came out,
guys,
sat down, smoked a cigarette while the New Japan crowd, who hates FMW, hates everything he stands
They
for,
was
just threw garbage at him.
Yeah.
I'm like, this man has
That's nuclear heat. I love it.
yeah. And speaking of New Japan, tomorrow we're going to be watching the Golden Series show that came out this morning.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
that sounds good.
Wait,
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
That sounds good.
My gosh.
Are we about to go to a
Tenzo.
30-minute time limit draw?
Oh, no, the
Yo-
title matches
yo,
are
we-
60 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, so
Good.
no freaking
Tenzon
Look at Tenzin's
politic to
mullet.
keep...
junior moments.
Tenzin.
You see that little
feel so
dance
bad.
Nishimura did there?
Yes, that's great.
300% can bring out some funny little animations like that.
They was dancing in the ring. They was going to ring around the rosy, bro.
Yeah.
It was on some ringer Rosie type shit.
Yeah, look at Nishimura really being violent on... Oh, wow. Almost got the win on Shono.
He said, I'm about to break Chono's neck again.
He said,
He got it over Chono.
Oh my god.
Nishimura probably got to become a 4-star now because of that.
Oh my god. Chono was so unselfish. He put Nishimura over.
And he couldn't even get his heat back. Nishimura wins, LOL.
That was a shoot.
He won
No,
by a
that's
shoot backslide.
That's not even Nishimura wins. LOL. That's
81. That's pretty good.
I think we
Nishimura
passed.
wins. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think we obviously passed this show.
Yes.
Yep.
So high five to everyone. Pat on the back.
Yeah.
We have pleased Inoki.
Are you sure there was no? Are you sure Murakami lost? Inoki's
Okay,
furious.
I will say since we did the All Japan last night, the All Japan trophies for winning the tag belts are better than that one. The trophies there.
Yeah.
You better say that.
Well, they look better. They look like
house.
a weapon. They have those spikes on the top, like you throw it at somebody.
We got a full house. That's good. That's amazing. I like that.
We're packing out core
Look how
components.
happy
It's-
Chono is.
An A ranking too.
Wow.
Chono
Skittles,
looked the
you
exact
know what
same.
to do.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Alright, look at my tea real quick. Alright. Okay. So, JM, we did it, Bucko. You see this? We got a packed house. I never thought in my life people actually like this garbage. So, do you know what this means? Inokiism might be. Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get fired.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get fired, man. Like, so.
You can't see how he really feels.
I know he's running New Japan like North Korea.
Damn! Oh my god! Damn.
North Korea Pro Wrestling.
He has a gun like right behind Chono.
He said the next show is in North Korea. Going back.
Have to get 150,000 minimum.
Yeah, 200,000 people held at gunpoint.
And it's worse than a World Japan crowd.
Look at this.
They make no noise.
We got
Just a 30 for every match at Tolanoki.
Yes.
We got 2,000 strong team 2,000ites in this drink. So just keep doing what you're doing. 'Cause I'm trying to have food. Like, I'm trying to buy food because I've been locked here for a while.
He's trying to get back to Germany.
I've been locked in this room for a long time. So please, just keep doing what you're doing, so I can finally go home.
Strong energy.
That's what I want you to bring on this card, right? Some strong energy. Together, me and you can finally beat this system.
We can overthrow Inoki.
Got it? Just keep on going, baby. Together, we can finally beat Inoki.
We're gonna end the era of Inokiism and usher in the era of Chonoism.
Right? We can make Chonism great. But
Again.
let's make Inokiism great again. That's the fun of it.
No.
Oh no.
Fucking everybody bring out your Make New Japan Great Again hats.
I like how the new storyline for New Japan is we're trying to overthrow Inoki by having good shows.
Yes. The board of directors will have to kick him off eventually.
Alright, we gotta see who we have.
We need to have 26 wrestlers, 8 matches. I assume the junior heavyweights.
I think it's the junior heavyweight and the junior heavyweight heavy tag.
Yes.
Okay. That word, that like every other word is a secret message from Chono.
It's like SOS.
Yes, every other word is basically like
help me.
Yes.
Alright, let's see who we got.
We need Ukes to save us.
Oh, we got Manabu Nakanishi. Oh wait, Skittles. Did you get a screen cap of one of the close-ups with a picture of Chono?
I didn't get the Chono one, but I did get this one.
Okay, so we have to get a pic of Chono for the next part. Okay, I got an idea of how to do that. Take a look at this. There you go.
Oh, upset Chono.
We're gonna put that with that thumbnail.
Yes, we're gonna.
Disappointed at the BDSM mask of Makai 2.
Yeah,
Nah,
we're very disappointed. That's not.
Real quick.
There we go. Now we gotta get those together. Oh yeah, that's we have to check the video. Okay, let me check.
I was hoping to translate that bit of Chono. I had something funny.
Oh, what was it?
Go
okay,
back. Go
so
back.
a second. I have to pause it so we can check with this video.
Oh, so we're all watching it. That's great.
It's only the sound at the moment, but I like what I've seen so far. Ultimate Crush. New Japan logo.
Seeing all this awesome stuff, and we just see a PCSX2 logo.
Give me a sec.
PCX2, the best emulator. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, how about now? Is everything back for you?
Still
Now we
no.
just see stream fault.
Yeah, we see it now. It's back.
Okay, good.
Jacob is died over there.
My man Kakashi woke up from the most evil dream he ever saw.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's a good one. So we got Nakanishi, I believe, Nagata.
Yuji Nagata. Blue
Blue
Justice.
Justice, let's go!
We got our double champion.
Oh, by the way, Quirk,
Yeah.
what I had for that bit of Chono
Oh,
was
Nishimura's 4 stars.
Good.
what I had for that bit of Chono was, bro, please help me. They only pay me in cup noodle.
Hey, 4-star Tanahashi.
No, they only pay him in BBD boxers. That's what they're paying him in.
So we got good news. Tanahashi got promoted. Hey, it's everyone's favorite Yoshitatsu. Yoshitatsu.
Oh, yes.
The Gaora TV champion.
Young boy
1
Tatsu.
star. 1 star is all he gets.
He was a New Japan young boy?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought he was
Then this is Hiroshi Nagao, another young lion.
Who nothing came from.
Seiji
Seiji
Sakaguchi.
Ooh.
4-star Seiji Sakaguchi coming out of retirement. 3-star Kotetsu Yamamoto also coming out of retirement.
Did we get
We got a
legends yet?
big show.
Oh, man, we got a lot of juniors.
4-star Liger.
We
He's
got
the main event.
Liger-san.
2-star El Samurai.
We got Sammy,
My
let's
man,
go.
El Samurai.
That is inaccurate. If I was coding, El Samurai would be 15 stars.
No, El Samurai gets... People need to put some respect to El Samurai, man.
I
He
just
gets...
got word that Junior and Junior is looking at tag. Junior and Junior is currently looking at New Japan's juniors just to start
A cross-promotional stable.
Oh, God.
recruiting.
Not Junior and Junior, not that
Oh,
bullshit
no,
again.
they're gonna jump over.
Right.
So we got Chado's 3 stars.
Juniors.
Watcheru Inoue 2-star. Oh, Koji Kanemoto's 4-star. Katsushi Takamura 2-star. Ryusuke Taguchi 2-star. The funky weapon.
Oh.
This has got to be. Yep. This is Hiroki Goto. Back before.
Bridesmaid, but never the bride.
Yeah.
Makai 1 and Makai 2.
Yep. Makai 1, Makai 2, 2 stars, and then Oh wait, Shibata is 3-star.
Oh, there's our man.
We need to book Shibata.
Look at that is very accurate to what he looks like today. Still,
Yes.
polygons and all.
Yes. That's how he looks like right now in the LA dojo right now.
We got Curry Man.
Curry Man, we gotta book
Let's
Curry
go.
Man.
We,
Got
of
him.
course,
That's the
we're
thumbnail.
booking Curry.
That's the thumbnail. That's the
Curry Man.
The best part of
Go
the
back to the
TNA
Curry
New Japan
Man.
partnership
Go back to
for
the
sure.
Alright, wait. We
That's
gotta see
gonna
what else we
be.
got.
Okay,
Hold
you
up,
got
bitch.
Curry Man.
AKA Christopher Daniels.
Also known as Curry Man.
Wait,
Yep.
was Christopher Daniels
Curry Man,
really
otherwise
Curry
known
Man
as
at this
Curry.
point?
Yeah.
Oh, hey
Yeah, he's Curry
Nautilus,
Man.
welcome to the chat. We're just Yep. Okay.
I think
Yeah, I'm
that's
bad
who
at
we should
talking
use
at
for
the moment.
thumbnail.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, you got that. Oh, wait.
Oh
This
my god.
is Nakajima, Katsuhiko Nakajima.
Oh, the Ace of Noah in New Japan.
And Takahiro Murahama from Osaka Pro.
Oh,
Everybody's coming in.
And that's
to
what we
watch this
got.
travesty.
So I definitely know our main event has to be the junior heavyweight tag
Or-
team.
Also known as the junior and junior recruitment trial.
Oh, you can go fuck right up.
no, we're doing the AJPW run.
We stay in the lion mark in this Discord.
No.
In this stream.
Who the
Just a
fuck do you
lion
think
mark.
you are? This Discord? I own this shit, man.
Yeah.
We stay in the lion mark in this Discord.
We stand the lion mark.
Hold
This is
on,
a
dog.
Discord, idiot.
Okay,
I
so
don't
we,
even know what the Noah logo is
No,
called, but I
no,
can't.
no,
The
no,
art.
no,
Emerald green.
no,
Emerald,
no,
the
no,
Emerald
the
Art.
crimson-
Yeah, that's what it's called.
no, no, no,
And freaking Ultra Fan
No.
to the Crimson Ruby.
no. Fuck the emerald green. We stand rifle green in this bitch.
yeah, like I
That's
said, emerald green.
Yes,
No, I
Emerald
said
Green.
rifle green. Fuck the life.
Did I fucking stutter?
Alright, so here we go.
Get us.
Start with the junior tag.
That's right. Junior tag has to be the first match.
It's
I know,
Sunday.
it's
You
sad.
sell my shit, you bastard.
No.
Give him the Dean Ambrose. Nope.
And it will be. Do we have Ghetto in here?
We got
Fuck,
Jado, but not Gato.
Nope, he's
No,
touring the Indies
Ibaka?
right now or doing something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or he's out there being recruited by Junior.
Put it in their fold.
Yes.
He's at the OD to FMW reunion.
All right, so I guess we'll put Curry Man, and we need another 3-star.
Yeah, we need to get Jado and someone that can work with him. But unfortunately,
Maybe-
all our juniors are 2 stars.
So who we're going against? Jado and
Yeah, it has to be Jado, unless you want Jado to face off Code
Maybe
Kanemoto.
this is a weird suggestion.
Yeah, I'll lead Jado against Rotaro. We know it.
No, let's go Jado. and
Jado and Inoue. Wait. At this time,
I'm confused. Who was the
The things I would
junior
never understand.
heavyweight champion?
I mean, you walk
the
past there.
champion is Kanemoto, but we need him in a title match.
Yeah.
Wait, Liger's the junior tag champ?
Yeah.
Oh.
With Kanemoto, but
With
Minoru
Inoue,
Tanaka is the single
Minoru Tanaka.
champion. But I'm thinking, because Jado and Gato tag teamed with Takamura as the CTU stable at the time, that him and Jado should go for the main event for the title.
Alright.
Okay. And then someone else can face Minoru Tanaka in a semi-main event for the regular title.
Yeah, this is where things get a lot more tricky.
Oh yeah, because this is a tougher main event to sell.
Yeah.
But I definitely know we need to have Chono in the main event, in like a match. Alright, so got everything all set on your side there, Nautilus? While we get this match. Oh, we're on the second show right now.
Yeah,
We got a sold out full house for the first show. Now we gotta get the second show with the
Minoru
requirements.
Tanaka versus Curry Man.
That's
Yes.
it, Curry Man.
Curry man.
Just a sec, we gotta have to do this little curry dance.
Konnichiwa.
There you go.
The best part of the TNA New Japan partnership for sure.
Yeah, the only man that got over
Aww.
was Shark Boy.
Okay.
I mean, if Shark Boy was in New Japan, I think he would have got it.
Alright, so we got a
Over.
tag team match. I'm thinking Chono and Tanahashi versus...
That sounds good.
Let's see, we got some other 4 stars. Nagata and Nakanishi.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, good. Because I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I'm just joking. I can't be that rude. Alright,
Hey
then.
guys, I'll be right back.
To be fair,
You've been.
I don't know half
you've been
these
that rude
guys
before.
because I did not watch New Japan at this time, so I'll go with your picks.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Number 8 and 300.
Yeah, we just kind of we have to do 300 so we can get through as much of the show as possible.
Yep. Otherwise, it's gonna take 9 hours.
Over 500. Let's see, we got probably put the tag team champions against Sakaguchi and someone else. That's like maybe.
Do we want to use Shibata in the show?
Should we have
Yes, I want
Shibata and Sakaguchi in a match together, or should we have this guy Yamamoto tag with Sakaguchi?
I think that would be better.
Yamamoto or Shibata? Everyone, pick your vote.
I want Shibata book though, but
I don't know about this era. I mean, I like Shibata, but
Why is that guy in a diaper?
It's not a diaper. It's just white trunks.
It's white trunks, but you know what? It's now canon.
It
It is now canon.
The older Puro wrestlers definitely had like a more conservative attire, like just no knee pads, just black or white trunks. You know.
Yeah, a lot of black trunks.
Yeah. It wasn't until you got to like the 80s where you saw guys, really start designing their trunks.
Alright, so we got Sakaguchi, we needed that. And did people say Shibata or Yamamoto?
I think we go Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Okay. The legends in a match. Then the next match will have to be Shibata.
Yes,
Yeah.
Shibata. Shibata is the future, so he needs to be on the card.
We'll put him in a singles match.
The new Three Musketeers, as they call them, right?
Yep.
So this is how Japanese attires designs could go like. So Mr. Sir, what design do you want on your trunks? Yes. Bit of silence.
For a while that was true, but once you got into the late 70s, early 80s, guys were just like, you know what? Let's put a little color in it,
Right.
Like
I'm
Masawa
tired
said,
of wearing black. I'm gonna wear white.
Masawa said, yeah, green's good. Black just doesn't suit me. Or Kabashi said, orange, that's good.
Baba,
Freaking Kawada's over here.
Baba was
I want two
the
colors.
earliest adopter of color. My man had the yellow trunks.
Okay, for that match, I put the Osaka Pro guy against Shibata because both of them have an MMA background.
Right.
Yes.
I thought you
No, it's gonna be
both of them
trickier.
are a bunch of clowns.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he'll murder.
I'll fucking do it again. I'll book Bob Sapp in the main event again.
Oh god, no.
So yeah, I think
we're gonna book Bob Sapp to take the title off of Tenzin.
The only thing we heard is
No,
this.
you won't.
Wake me up inside.
Makai Club as a tag team.
Yeah.
We had to face
Makai
someone with
Club.
2 stars. We got
For
Nakajima.
nobody.
We got Nakajima, El Samurai,
Makai Club.
Naruse,
Fuck off.
and
This is a wild idea. Maybe we do
Inoue.
El Samurai versus Nakajima.
El Samurai, Nakajima as a team?
No, I thought this was a single match, but that could work too.
Alright, there we go. That's our official stance. El Samurai are gonna teach this rookie Nakajima to face on Makai Club.
He's gonna teach Kensei Sasaki's protege how to do flips.
Yeah. Then we got... What more matches do we got here? Let's check.
How many
Let's see, we
people
got
can book?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 matches left, so we could do another singles match.
And a
then
fatal four-way.
then the tick. I don't know if Fatal 4-Ways work well on this game for getting crowd reactions I've seen.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking
I'm
the
pretty.
young...
I'm pretty sure at this time Japanese crowds were really into
Multi-man
fatal
matches.
multi-man singles matches.
Okay, so Naruse and Inoue in the second to opening match. Then the Young Lions as a tag team in the opener. Now, do we want Taguchi and Goto as a team, or do we want them to switch around with, say, Yamamoto or Nagao?
No, I think that they would work together as a team.
Yeah,
Taguchi.
Or the Young Lions together.
Yeah, two young lions together.
Alright, so Taguchi and Goto together.
Yes.
So the winning team gets to join the junior and junior stable. Is that canon?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yes.
Yes. The junior and junior is going to take over every company in this game, whether it be 0-1,
This is all
All
head
Japan,
canon, though.
New Japan, World Japan,
This is
the
this is,
Indies.
this is our head canon.
Yes.
Junior
And-
Junior was
This
the
is gonna be
reason
like-
why Bullet Club was famous.
This is going to be
They were
like
taking
NWO
over-
Japan on steroids.
Yes. We will win every junior titles, and then until one of us graduates to heavyweight, and then we will be called junior and heavyweights.
Oh, there's the BVD logo, the iconic BVD logo.
We have a good crowd, it looks like, so we definitely sold well.
Welcome to Strong Energy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
How
on
many
the
is this?
intercom, right, too. Just that. Welcome to Strong Energy.
Yes.
Welcome.
Please enjoy the show.
Welcome to
Please enjoy.
Antonio Inoki presents.
You
Strong
better
Energy.
clap.
Antonio Inoki presents Strong Energy.
It's not even New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's just Antonio
It's just
Inoki
Inoki.
presents.
Bruh. Inoki he just takes credit for everything.
I'm gonna ask Mr. Pony. What is the score in the Super Bowl right now? Are the Bengals winning?
Let me look that up. I can get you that.
Okay. But yeah, this opening match is probably like it's a young lion, so it's
It's
probably
halftime. There's 13 Rams, 10 Bengals.
okay. It's a competitive game.
It's competitive game, yeah. There's the best dressed ring announcer in Japan.
Yep. And then he left. I don't know why he left. I think probably creative
This is what-
issues.
Creative issues with ring announcer?
That
Yes.
sounds accurate.
You won't let me dress up flamboyantly anymore. I quit.
was he trying to get booked on the show as a wrestler? Just like, yeah, no, bro, you're not gonna wrestle.
I was thinking creative because, like, say, like you had Brock Lesnar win, I'm out, like that.
I don't want to announce that crap. Nah, but watching like 90s New Japan, that's my favorite period of New Japan. I always was just so impressed with this guy. I was like, wow, I'm a bigger fan of All Japan at that time, but New Japan really had it. Like, you know, they were definitely in the showmanship. You know, just like.
All right, guys, I'm back. What I missed?
Hey, well, we got the cards set up. Opening match are the Young Lions, where the winning team becomes an official member of the stable, Junior and Juniors.
Yeah, Junior and Juniors got to be like the NWO, where the
they're the TGI Fridays, basically. Or wait, or
no,
better yet.
Be...
I got a bad joke. Junior Juniors is basically the mattress firm of pro wrestling.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, fuck right off.
We are going to take over the world, bro.
People will accuse us as money laundering.
Everybody will have to book Junior and Junior.
Well, if you want to be a part of Tadao Yasuda's gambling, that's to go right ahead.
Yay.
Oh my God, Tadao Yasuda.
He's actually our mascot. The mascot thing is like how kids you're supposed to have them hug the mascot. Our version is you get to kick them in the nuts. Everyone's in line, therefore they come to the event.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Who's worse, Yoji Anjo or Tetsuya Yasuda?
Yasuda.
Oh my God! I just made a Junior and Junior handshake. Good God! I did that one accidentally.
I think you're right, but I have to say Yoji Anjo. Was Yoji Anjo the one that went to the Gracie gym and the guy's ass beat in front of the Japanese press? Yeah,
like I will give credit with Anjo. If done right, he could be a good comedy wrestler. Like there is a 3-on-3 All Japan match in 2002. Me and Zach watched. He was hit by the Fire Pro Special. For those who don't know, that's basically 2 or 3 guys just clubbing your back. It's hilarious.
That is a real move. I saw in a Noah show like a couple weeks ago. I saw that for real. I did not think that was a real move. But it is a real move.
The Fire Pro Special.
My man was flabbergasted.
I did not know that was a real move. I thought that's something the game came out with. It's a real move, and I cannot believe it. It's amazing.
It's a great move when you see it.
Yeah. To be fair, Team No Respect, we're doing that.
Oh yeah, Team No Respect. I forgot. That's one of my favorite factions. I love the t-shirts they had.
But
my man was flabbergasted.
Just the bootlegs.
His selling of the Fire Pro Special was actually good. Where he was like, like he's just been hit by the worst move ever. It was great.
Yeah.
As a comedy wrestler, works. Tadao Yasuda, he can't even do comedy right. Like, the closest he's ever done to comedy wrestling.
Who trained him, like, to be that bad? Like,
you know what? I'm gonna look this up. Who trained Tadao Yasuda?
Was he trained in the New Japan dojo? Or
yes.
Probably trained wrestling.
I want to know who trained him then, because that year the New Japan dojo did not.
Whose blemish is it?
Bro, who the fuck can't do a comedy like correct, bro? That is
oh my gosh.
A new version of being an ass, bro.
I got some bad news.
What?
Was it Tatsuya?
5 people trained Yasuda.
Okay, who was it?
Kensuke Sasaki.
Oh my God, no.
Shinya Hashimoto.
No.
Hiroshi Hase.
No.
Genichiro Tenaru.
Oh my God, no.
And Antonio Inoki.
Oh,
that makes a lot of sense.
What happened? You had like one of the best wrestlers.
How you have
what happened?
I don't know.
I'm so disappointed in Shinya Hashimoto, and I love Shinya Hashimoto. I'm so disappointed.
That has to be the worst wrestler he ever trained then.
Yo,
I know.
Like when it comes to good,
I mean, at least Koji Kitato had, he
Koji
had
Kitao, yeah.
potential if he
Yeah.
was booked right, but Tado
Oh,
Yasuda, despite him being trained by 5 of the best wrestlers, he still was one of the worst wrestlers.
I know.
Bro, how the fuck?
Well, that just
it takes 5 people
to be
train
fair-
him, and they just good God Almighty.
to be fair,
in the words of the
who
show-
trains you has a lot to do with your success, but you just have to have talent as well. It's like a
you have to have
mix.
passion too.
You have to
I
have
don't think he had
talent.
passion.
Yeah,
Also,
well,
I think he was also one of those wrestlers that debuted late, so their
Yeah.
body was already broken down.
yeah,
Because he was a sumo beforehand.
yeah.
But as I was gonna say with JM, with the comedy of Tadao Yasuda,
By like 7, 8 guys. All he did is like shit.
yeah, that is a good way of saying it. But me
That's
and
another way
JM
of saying the
watched a
confusion.
6-on-6, 2 out of 3 falls match, featuring NWO Sting and Big Titan against Yasuda, Hashimoto, stuff like
NWO
that.
Sting,
Yes.
New Japan Legend.
Yeah, that one.
It's on New Japan World, so I highly recommend checking it out because this is such a
It
bizarre
actually
match.
it actually was a really good match.
Except for one part when Yasuda and Big Titan were in the ring on the first fall. Yasuda jumps up and tries to hit a Hurricane Rana and fails spectacularly.
Did he spike himself on the head?
Close. He almost did.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like he got none of Yasuda, but Yasuda went with the roll anyway. And then that's another move, 1, 2, 3. That
There's
was
a
the
lot
first
of,
fall.
I just noticed there's a lot of black trunks in this match.
Oh yeah, that's Young Lions.
I know,
The knee
I
pad,
know.
no knee pads.
Yo,
and
we about to
black
have a
shoes.
30-minute draw with Young Lions.
Yes, the Young
Yes.
Lions. Young
The-
Lions.
This is a rib on the
junior and
rookies.
Junior special.
Yeah.
We're
Inoki
ribbing
said,
the
okay,
rookies by having them out for far too long to test their skill.
Inoki said none of you are going to win. You don't deserve a win.
Everybody loses in this
Just
match.
imagine the
Wait,
backstage
who did that
politics
fall?
of the Young Lions.
That sounds
Yeah.
awful.
No, but
Oh, that has to be the end. And Nagao.
but come on,
There you
please.
go.
Yeah. Okay. Finally. Thank
29
God.
minutes and 35 seconds.
Of
Okay.
a Young Lions
I wonder
match.
what that's going to get.
Probably a
So it-
68.
Yeah.
Introducing the
New
new
Japan-
members of Junior and Junior.
Welcome to the faction.
Welcome to the
Um,
club.
You know what's funny about New Japan in the 90s? Like,
J and J
WCW would just like send over people they didn't want to book on TV.
What?
Just send- what my god.
What the fuck?
New members
That
of
almost
Junior
that
and
could
Junior.
almost got that's like gonna make Meltzer's
They
match of the
love
week
the
or something.
future. New Japan loves the future and not
I
the
know.
present.
I am
Yeah.
speechless. I could not conjure
You
what I
guys get a
saw.
free
We have the
you guys
newest
get a
members.
free bag of BVG underwear. Congratulations.
And,
That was wild.
And a handshake from
No.
And now
Keiji
Inoki-
Muto Jr., otherwise known as Skittles Muto. He's the leader of the stable.
Yeah.
And now Inoki's complaining.
You did
He's
what
like,
with the
I
rookies?
didn't book that.
I told him to die in 10 seconds. Like
I
he
told
literally
him-
had a gun at the corner of the ring.
I told
I
him to
am
book Kazuki
tempted.
Fujita.
I am tempted just to make a whole logo for Junior and Junior.
You should. But here's a neat little match. Watcheru Inoue. His theme song is really neat. Also, the real version too.
Definitely some interesting pants he has on with the
You
with purple lightning
realize-
strikes.
You realize nothing is gonna top that, right?
You never
Yes.
know.
You
So-
know,
Watch
now
that be
that
the
I
best
think
match of the
about
night.
it,
Oh my
Now-
gosh. If that is, I will laugh.
now that I think about it, if the Young Lions are the actual match of the night, that
That
says
just,
a lot
that just
about
shows we need to get rid of the main eventers.
Right, fuck 'em.
just say Young
Kick 'em
Lion
out.
period over. You can go to the main event.
It's like featuring the Young Lions.
And then everybody cheers.
We got a good crowd too, which makes me
Yeah.
really glad. I think we got the attendance broken.
Yeah.
But
If you
I
believe
don't
in
think we
yourself-
sold out again.
If you,
Not sold out.
If you believe in yourself and use a tiny bit of magic,
Or
all your
nepotism.
dreams will come true.
Okay, Peter Pan. Okay, JM
Just
Pan,
just put
relax.
a little bit of that strong style magic into it, and you'll see.
How do I strong style? Simple. Just one big slap. Just the guy gets slapped, flies so far you think he was one of the Smash Brothers characters for 300 damage.
You want to know how to strong style? Just watch the Shinya Hashimoto match. They'll teach you.
Bro, all you
freaking
hear is
Hashimoto.
the Nest bat sound.
But I still wonder why Hashimoto would like say, you know what, these guys are a good idea. Let me book them against us, like the UPW super heavyweights. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Matt. He could have worked well, but he just looked so odd.
I actually think Matt Jafari would have been best as a comedy wrestler because he made me laugh with every move.
Yeah.
Like, he was athletic, but fat.
The thing about Zero
Like
One
Scott
was
Steiner, he's fat.
the thing about 01 was they it was like a mix of like an American indie promotion run with like New Japan. It was just it's
That's the best description of early 01 from
As soon as Hashimoto died, it was all over for 01.
Yeah, that is the sad part because
that was a sad part. He if he just stayed a little bit healthier, he could have stayed in 01, but sadly that didn't happen.
I recall that he was actually planning to return to wrestling later on. Wait, no!
Oh, critical! A KO!
Well, that match ain't getting a good
Antonio
rating.
Inoki really happy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt our rating.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Not just that,
but
he
Antonio
slapped him.
He decided to shoot.
He knocked him out with a slap.
He decided to shoot. Yeah,
JM, I think someone is undermining our booking.
I think that Inoki booked that.
Oh, okay, not as bad as I thought it would be, but still bad. I thought it was going to be like 40.
Yeah, but
Inoki changed the finish.
Yeah, exactly. He's undermining our booking, saying, "Oh, you think you got what it takes? Naruse, I'll give you $10 if you knock the fuck out of Inoue." Done.
$10. That's
you gotta remember.
New Japan pay is right now that people are shooting on each other for $10.
$10 is like 1,000 yen.
Yeah,
100 maybe.
100 yen, yeah.
I mean, don't you know what the young lions get paid in New Japan at this point?
They get paid in ramen and
ramen and a handshake.
Yeah,
they said
they get paid in cup noodle.
No, they get paid in Inokiism.
They get paid in.
So wait, they just stand in line at the bank teller, and the bank teller's Fujita, and just knocks them the fuck out.
Yeah,
that's a terrible payment.
This is such a weird match, but to be honest, if this match happened in real life, it'd probably be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I would be excited.
Because I love Nakajima and I love El Samurai, so
yeah. Who doesn't love those two?
Yo,
I'm not gonna cap. I feel bad right now because this show about to be absolute shit.
Well, yeah, the Makai Club's coming out.
Oh,
the arch rivals of Junior Juniors.
Junior. Oh my god, the Makai Club.
We must destroy the Makai Club, people.
Oh, by the way, are y'all familiar with the Japanese product? No, it's known as cup sake. It's literally sake in a plastic cup.
That sounds like those little shot glasses.
So it's like the Japanese it's not like the Japanese version of a 40 ounce in a brown paper bag. So,
like I know about it from the Yakuza series, and young boys get paid in a pack of cup noodle and a thing of cup sake.
Nautilus, that's a good comment you wrote. I'll read out what Nautilus typed out. Inoki is a very smart guy. When someone asked him back then, how you want to fuck up your promotion, he just smiled, grabbed you by the shoulder, and said, yes.
Wow.
No, but
that shouldn't be as funny as it is.
Speaking of Yakuza, man, it was super hilarious to see all the old legend wrestlers at Yakuza. What was it, Kwame 2, I think it was, where they were were just cosplaying as gangsters.
Like, of any wrestler to ever be in a Yakuza game, Chono is the most accurate to put in.
Yes. Well, his gimmick is. I think his gimmick was based on like a Yakuza. Like that's what his gimmick was.
Yeah,
and,
he was-
and they did not.
That's why he called the Yakuza kick.
Yeah.
Which is a great name to be honest.
And commentary couldn't say that, so they had to call it the Kenki kick.
Yeah. No.
No, I know
What?
WCW when he went there, they called it Yakuza kick.
Like
Yeah.
when they were doing Curryman into this game, they just designed
would've
the
been-
mask and everything else, and they just gave up on the face. Like
It would have been
just
awesome
keep it
if
generic.
they could have got the likeness to Shinya Hashimoto for the Yakuza game because we could have had all the Three Musketeers as Yakuza.
Yeah, I think the best they could have. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah,
but,
I remember. It's sad, but I remember as I said before, there's like a law. It's really hard to get like dead people's likenesses in anything.
Yeah, I know
Even-
that one UFC game managed to get Bruce Lee of all people in it. I know a lot of people were upset.
Well, that's because Bruce Lee's family will do anything for it, as long as you pay them.
Well, yeah, and also like Bruce
Like, how
Lee
dare
was
you- how dare
against
you do
like
it?
combat sports like MMA.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it makes sense that he would not be in favor of it. So it was
Yep.
kind of like an insult. But at the
They're
same
like, how dare you
time,
insult the sanctity of mixed martial arts with this.
Bruce Lee.
How dare you bring this fake martial artist?
Yeah, what is it?
if I recall, he actually won many fights in real life.
Yeah, he was an actual martial artist. Oh, chin hold.
Like,
Oh, what's that noise?
Like, if Bruce Lee
Somebody's
was so
mic,
tough,
probably.
Why didn't he fight? Why didn't he fight in fights in other countries?
Why did he fight against Antonio Inoki? He was such a good fighter, huh? How's that question?
Why did he fight the actual Kumites in other countries like China and all that?
Why didn't he fight Monster Man Everett Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't he holding the championship belt?
You know what?
Oh my
Everybody
gosh,
thinks
we got the
gadgets,
Junior
so we're gonna give you a
Stable
gadget.
logo. I'm
We're
sorry
gonna
for
give you
interrupting.
Steve Corino.
I'm sorry for
Oh, that's
interrupting.
perfect. That's is that Jeff Jarrett's logo?
No.
That looks like Jeff Jarrett's logo used to have on his
My
TV.
world, my world.
Wait, is he like one of your financiers?
No, fuck him. We don't care about him. He doesn't draw a dime
Jeff
anyway.
Jarrett is financing Junior.
Jeff Jarrett or Junior. Put me
You know
the
what?
biggest
Like,
slap in the
Hashimoto,
face
like, you know
ever.
what? We need a foreign here. We need foreigners. So how about we do Steve Corino?
No, it has to be a junior, idiot.
Oh, Steve Corino's pretty light, so he
I
might-
like Steve Corino.
No. They have to be a junior or have their last name Junior.
Okay, so Blue Demon Jr. is going to be in there.
Yes.
Chavo Guerrero Jr. or is he a
Jr.,
no
yes.
because he's Chavo Guerrero Jr.?
No, he can be Chavo Guerrero Jr. Ted DiBiase Jr.
Ice Cream Jr.
I mean, like, to be kind of honest with you, I mean, like, the
Pentagon,
good
yeah.
thing,
Yes.
Zero one always had the weirdest foreigners to you. Like, you had C.W. Anderson, Steve Corino,
King
Well,
Adamo.
The reason
Oh.
that is because Shinya Hashimoto had a lot of contacts in the NWA because he was NWA champion for a little bit. So he just recruited whoever he.
Good God.
Oh no! They're
Makai
burying Nakajima. I can't believe this.
They're killing him. I guess. Well, then
Kensuke
again,
Suzuki's gonna come in there and shoot on them.
yeah.
He's like, "You touch my protege?" No.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Stand
Him
by
and
your
Akira
back.
Hokuto are gonna shoot off the Makako.
Okay, so we've had two not so great matches. Hopefully, this one will fix our problems.
Hey,
Yes.
hey Boris.
Bruh, the opener
What?
is still
Not.
match of the night.
Boris,
What?
you know what? You know who I think would make a great tag team?
Who?
Richard Sharp and Pat Harper. Let's go. Sharp and Harper in New Japan just taking over everything.
Wouldn't that just be Dynamite Kid and Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Oh my God, that's so accurate.
No, it'd be like Dynamite Kid and who's that? Who's
Johnny
that other
Smith.
British guy?
Johnny Smith.
Johnny Smith
Yeah,
and All
yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
There you
There's a
go.
new member of Junior Junior. Zack Saber Jr.
No,
Is he your front runner, stablemate?
Yes.
Stable, like,
no. But
He is the
between
reason why we are worldwide.
between whoever we decided on, which one is Richard and which one is Pat? We have
I
to
would
have-
say Dynamite Kid would be Richard because he was the more dimes one.
yes.
Now this is a special match
and
for
Dynamite,
JM.
And Dynamite Kid has experience with guns, so he makes more sense to show.
Oh, that's awful.
It's awful, but it's true. You know, it's true. I love Dynamite Kid's wrestler. He's a human being. He's a piece of garbage.
Okay. So, JM, this is a special match just for you. It's Makai Club Shibata versus Osaka Pro Murahama.
Yes.
You got two MMA guys trying to wrestle.
Oh God, no!
JM is trying to hide, right?
For the vacant JM's Boy Heavyweight Championship.
No, that is false. The JM's Boy Heavyweight title is the Predator. That will be defended in 0-1.
Yes, it will be.
I know in the Fire Pro Returns, we have a match set up that it's going to be Tadao Yasuda fighting for the belt. That way, JM will have to, if he wins, your winner and new boy of JM, Tadao Yasuda.
You know, speaking of 0-1 in titles, they always change their titles. Like, they always, like, join an alliance and leave it. Like, one year, the NWA tag team titles, and then they have the freaking AWA title. It's so
That's
weird.
just bad management.
I know, because they can't keep an alliance, because 0-1 is so untrustworthy.
Their NWA was the best thing they had, and they struggled to do that well.
To be honest, 0-1 in the 2000s, right, was a really good place for American independent wrestlers to
It
go.
was a good
to
indie
get
in general.
Yeah, it was a great indie. It just went downhill when Shinjiro Otani took over. I love Shinjiro Otani. It just went downhill.
He's better as a wrestler than a businessman.
The best thing I can say about 0-1 is right now is that Takashi Sugiura is the champion and Masao Tanaka wrestles there occasionally. So that's good, I guess.
The best thing I can say about 0-1 is that the fact that I'll be able to see Loki in a video game that's not TNA Impact.
And Samoa Joe is also in this game under 0-1.
Yeah, and Steve Carino. Everyone likes Steve Carino.
You guys forgot that Low Key is also in Fire Pro Returns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Fire
with
Pro Returns.
Along with Leonardo Spanky.
Yes.
Oh, there's also another person. Tom Howard's in this game. The guy who trained John Cena.
Ooh.
And who could forget JM's boy, the Predator, otherwise known as Sylvester Terkay in WWE.
Oh, yes.
Let's be honest here.
I'll always be a fan of early 0-1 because they gave the Motor City Machine Guns their best name, the Murder City Machine Guns. That's still
that sounds so lit for no reason.
I know. I want Shelly and Saban to get back together, but just like they screw the Motor City name. We're just going to Murder City Machine Guns. That's better name.
If I recall, Saban's like semi-retired, isn't he?
No, he's in Impact right now. He's wrestling.
Okay.
No.
What about Alex?
I mean, also there was this one.
Shelly's also wrestling. I think he just took a break because of COVID. I think. Oh, armbar.
Move number 1 by Shibata. Armbar. Other finishing move. Arm drag.
Yes.
WCW Chris Jericho was the best Chris Jericho.
That list was awesome.
I mean, Chris Jericho and Ward was awesome. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this.
Oh, that's right.
And also, 0-1 also had that underfoot I'm interested in. His name was Van Sack Acid.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
Don't pick a match yet. I want to see all the percentage first.
Gonna round them out. Yeah, the Young Lions so far have the match of the night.
Yes. That just tells you how bad our roster is at this point. That the Young Lions are not scoring.
The Young Lions literally just said, "Fuck all y'all."
Boris,
what?
We're putting on a classic.
Boris, oh look, oh dear, Rise off. We're fucked.
Okay,
I mean, That was the average New Japan fans thought at this point. It's like, why am I watching this right now? Why can't I just go to Noah or something?
It could have come to All Japan. Like, come on now.
They said, I was like, you know, I'll give the New Japan fans who were fans of that era and are still around today. They deserve what New Japan is now. They deserve the success because they had to go through all that crap.
Right.
Hopefully,
This is why
our
my
matches
All
turn
Japan is
around.
greater than them.
Yeah.
All right.
This is why my Ruby Red All Japan, my booking was greater than this shit right here because at least most of our matches like 70%.
Yeah,
because the All Japan crowd in this game is easier to please.
Yeah, I mean, All Japan's crowd at that point was like, because you gotta think about it, like all the people who loved King's Road in the 90s and 80s, they just went to Noah.
Yeah.
They just like the fans that liked that, they went to Noah. So All Japan had to find a new fan base, and it was like a mix of people who liked that gimmick style wrestling and like Keiji Muto.
And also loyalists to, like, say, Kawada and Mrs. Baba.
Yeah. The people who are loyalists to Kawada who didn't go over to Noah.
Because, like, that... I'm going to sound weird, but that time period between the Exodus to Muto's acquisition of All Japan was very interesting to watch.
Yeah, we had Tenryu come back and...
then Taiyo Kea was going up the ranks.
Yeah.
There was a lot of interesting stuff, but...
Yeah. It was definitely interesting because Tenryu was a man that Baba just did not like after he left. He's like, you know what? You're never coming back here. I will never let you back in here. But it was so bad that Makoto had to say, okay, well, Baba's wishes can't be adhered to right now. He's got to come back. Otherwise, we're going out of business.
Yeah, Tenryu in the worst promotion of like Arashi, Nobutaka Arya, they helped save All Japan.
Yeah, I mean, All Japan for a while was very, very isolationist. Even in the King's Road days, they were very isolationist. They only did a couple shows with a couple companies. Like FMW was one, and I think like Michinoku Pro or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
because
remember.
if I recall, they had Marufuji go to like 2 or 3 dates.
Yeah, Michinoku Pros, and that was actually where he could actually show himself because in Giant Baba's All Japan, he wasn't doing anything really.
Well, I mean, he was still a rookie when he debuted.
I know. Yeah. It was like FMW Michinoku Pro, but after Giant Baba died, they really opened up. Like they said, okay, we need everybody we can get to save this company. So they got Muda at booking, they got 01 to come in.
Yeah, that was a really great promotional feud with, like, say, Hashimoto winning the title. The big
it was great because Hashimoto was like he was the second guy to win a Triple Crown in like the All Japan titles, the New Japan titles, and the NWA titles. So it was great if you're a fan of Hashimoto. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also Otani and Takaiwa and Tanaka did great matches in All Japan, like especially with people like Kojima and Taiyo Kea.
Yeah, but it's weird because like All Japan benefited from like a couple of companies just going out of business. Like FMW went out of business, and they got so much talent from FMW going out of business.
Yeah, then a bunch of other same with 01, say, because they got Tanaka, Yoshihide Sasaki.
Yeah. Well, Tanaka actually left before FMW went.
That's
out of
right.
business.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
No problem. Because Shoshi Arai told him, we can't afford. We love you, man, but we can't afford you. We're running a shoestring budget here. We can't afford you anymore.
Yeah, because if any of those Yakuza would have cashed in the IOU, FMW would have been done.
Well, FMW was already done at that point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that was nail in the coffin.
The nail in the coffin was Hayabusa getting injured because he was the only thing keeping fans there at that point.
Yeah. Fire Pro Special.
Ooh, Fire Pro Special, yeah.
Is the game out of sync for anybody else?
No,
it's fine for me.
It's at 300 speed.
Yeah, it's just going real fast.
Wait.
They threw Yamamoto out of the ring. The fans are booing because they're beating up an old man.
Yo, man. This is like beating up Masanobu Fuchi now.
Yeah. Fuchi matches are like, he can't move as well as he used to, but he knows how to get the crowds to...
I know. He's such a good babyface. It's amazing.
Yeah. And of course,
I mean,
he comes out to Highway to the Danger Zone. By default, he's a babyface.
I know. I remember watching him and Onita's last title reign for the junior belts. I thought it was actually pretty good, to be honest. It was. Even though Onita can't go that much anymore.
Sorry for interrupting, but speaking of Onita Fuchi, I actually saw on the All Japan TV the match they had at the Sumo Hall 2016, where they won the All Asia Tag Titles. The opening of the match was great because Onita comes out, he grabs his barbed wire bat with the cord, goes up to the corner of the ring, presses a button, a siren's going off, like the exploding ring siren from that Terry Funk match. Fuchi comes into the ring, talking to him. Onita nods his head, goes up to the corner, presses the button, siren's off, he has to wrestle normal.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's what Onita is doing now. Like, he doesn't actually do explosion matches per se, like they used to do in FMW, because those are expensive. They don't have the money for that.
The bat has to be the explosion.
The bat and he has his own little promotion, like FMWE. It's kind of cool. Like if you like explosion matches, like I do, I'm a mark for those.
You and Zach will be best friends.
I mean, I'm an FMW mark. Like,
he's already Zach's best friend. He likes Sharp too.
Yeah, I love
Napoleonic Warfare.
I love Napoleonic Warfare, and I love FMW
I'm
garbage
surprised
wrestling.
King has not suffered yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
but no.
He already. You know what? Yeah, you got a point.
No. Can you imagine Sharp in FMW? My God.
He would most likely not even show up because he would say, "I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm done."
I'm done. A proper gentleman would not conduct himself in this way.
But who says Sharp's I mean, excuse me. Let me do it properly. Who says Richard's a gentleman? I don't think Richard would even call himself a gentleman.
What's going on,
just
Josh?
call him a gentleman because he's English. That's just a stereotype. Yeah, but it was just like, speaking of FMW, it was over once Hayabusa got hurt. It's like that Yakuza debt was like, yep, it's time to pay up. Oh, are we about to go to a time of draw?
It's going so fast, it feels like it's out of sync. Wow, that's weird.
Oh, did you just do a flying lariat to a downed opponent?
No, not really.
It kind of looked like that.
Let me draw.
Oh,
JM is asleep again.
Let me draw.
Okay. You fixed that yet? Oh wait, draw.
Did the draw?
It's a draw.
Was that just snot in your nose then?
Fucking draw.
A damn draw.
Well, hopefully the crowd loved it. Oh, JM, you're killing yourself there.
Oh God.
Game over?
We're buggered.
We are not going to financially recover from this.
No,
we need these next matches to be really good.
No, we're bloody none.
We got 3 matches left. They have to be really good or else we're doomed. If I recall, we need like a 68% passing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, New Japan's going to shut down.
But also, remember, the main match that was matched tonight is the Young Lions.
That is the sad part.
Not even these old heads can, fucking put up an 88 anymore.
Oh my gosh.
The only person who could put up an 88 is
Young Lions.
Chaya.
Well, at least Tanahashi, he got an 81 on the last match. He's with Shono, who also got a good
rating. All right, I'm back.
Here's my man. I love this theme.
Who doesn't? It's a great theme.
I want to say 90s Japanese wrestling themes are like the GOATs. Like, I don't know who made them all, but that man deserved a medal. Like, it doesn't matter what promotion it was in, whether it was All Japan,
90s
New
and
Japan.
2000 wrestling themes are in general just the better.
I know.
Oh yeah.
All Japan, New Japan, FMW, 01, it does not matter. A lot of people just had bangers of themes.
If I recall, for most of, say, like, early New Japan and a lot of All Japan stuff, that was Osamu Suzuki, like Grand Sword.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
him.
That man needs to be put in the Pro Wrestling Themes Hall of Fame with Jim Johnson.
Oh, yeah. I can't think of anyone else that would go there. Maybe Rick Derringer for the Hulk Hogan theme.
Yeah.
Who else would be in?
I guess maybe Jimmy Hart. I don't know.
Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart. I almost thought add Limp Bizkit, but I don't know if they would be good enough yet.
They're not.
Biscuit. Yes.
Saliva.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, well,
But-
I got a bad one. I got a
I'll
bad
walk
one.
alone.
I got a real. Oh crap! I forgot it.
CFO money.
No,
CFO money.
no. They could be in the waiting line with Yonosuke.
Xbox 2001 theme.
Oh, Uncle Cracker.
Uncle Cracker. Yeah.
Oh,
The greatest name of all.
here's a crazy one. Insane Clown Posse.
Yes.
The best thing about a Insane Clown Posse in wrestling is that Mike Awesome literally threw Shaggy Tudo off of a freaking bus and he hit his head on it.
He didn't fall. He didn't get thrown off. He hit him on the roof and he slipped off.
He
the
slipped off. That's what I
angle.
mean.
The angle of the bus is.
I don't know who's
I
decided.
just
Like,
want to say this. As soon as Mike Awesome left for WCW, that was the beginning of the end for him.
no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this hot take. As soon as he left FMW, that was the end for him. Mike Awesome.
Whoa, steady there.
No. His ECW work is good. It's just not as good as the FMW, in my opinion. Maybe that's just me being a super FMW mark, though.
Now, Boris.
Sucks that the only company that actually knows his potential
I've not seen much.
couldn't pay him.
I've not seen much actual FMW, so one day you and I are gonna.
I'll watch any FMW anyway. I love that company.
There's a lot of FMW shows on YouTube.
On YouTube. You know what's crazy about it? Like all the footage is split up between like different people, so that you can't get actual DVD or like streaming releases of it. But it's just on YouTube. Like it's just
Yeah, and also like the best distributor you can get is Bahu FMW because I think he's got a good chunk of them.
Yeah, shout out to Brett Bahu.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He did an awesome podcast. It's called History of FMW. That legit is the best Japanese wrestling podcast I've ever seen because it actually goes into detail, behind the scenes detail about what is going on. You will never get that from New Japan or All Japan.
Yeah, my favorite thing from that History of FMW was them saying that even at Megumi Kudo and Bad Boy Hito's wedding, they still had to bow to Alita.
Of course. My favorite part of late FMW is when they brought in Chakabal Wakai, who is a legit porn star, to wrestle. That is just peak.
And they actually trained him to be competent in the ring.
Yeah, he's actually not a bad wrestler.
He was better than Tadao Yasuda by a mile.
Yeah, and he's people think like, oh, that's something that DDT would do. No, that's something that FMW. They legit hired a porn star.
Porn wins.
He said, "You're gonna go out there and put on some good matches, sir. Okay, you're gonna do that." No, but
Oh god, we're gonna get banned off YouTube for talking about that.
Oh, there have been worse things people have talked about on YouTube.
No, we're not.
Yeah, there's like a lot worse things.
There are people that read fan fictions of graphic detail.
Yeah,
and they get to stay on.
There's this one podcast.
Oh god,
about,
not this.
JM, you better be awake. No, he's not responding.
Need some coffee.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done. This is his show, and he's fallen asleep.
What a true New Japan fan falling asleep.
During the Inokiism era.
To be fair, I would too.
He's showing the spirit of Inokiism. He's fallen asleep.
You know he's up, right?
Oh, fuck me.
I know.
But you were snoring though.
Yeah, but I didn't fall asleep though.
But if you're snoring while you're awake, that's a pretty bad sign. That means you might have had a stroke. So be careful.
What?
Well, now I'm scared.
No, that was a joke. Sorry, that was.
Good.
I was not seriously implying you had a stroke. That was a bad joke. My bad.
That actually scared me for a bit.
No, but that is real. Like, if you fall asleep while, like, you start snoring while you,
Like
While you-
snoozing, but not
while
fully
your
asleep.
eyes are awake, yeah, you've had a stroke. I only know that because Kentaro Kanemaru got kicked in the head by Mirko Krokop. had a
Oh,
stroke.
that, yeah.
Wait. For real? He kicked him
that
into
was
a stroke?
It was at a
Yeah,
hustle show where it was like
he
a
gave
bring
him
a
legit
weapon,
stroke.
and someone decided Mirko Krokop is my weapon. Kick.
He hit him. If you know Mirko Krokop, what was it? Right leg is a knockout and left leg is death.
Yeah.
He hit
Right
him with
le-
the left leg.
Right leg
So-
hospital, left
Right.
leg cemetery.
Yeah, that's what he hit him with that left leg, and it was. I don't know why.
Man,
they
try to put him on a T-shirt.
Yeah, they almost put Kentaro Kanemaru on a T-shirt.
All right. Hopefully this looks good. Finally,
Oh, that's
some good news.
Okay, good.
Good.
'Cause
Finally.
I'm trying to keep my.
We have to
I'm
walk
trying
with
to continue the hit count.
Tanahashi to get a good rating, I learned today.
Yes, that's why he's the ace.
All right, now it's time for the title matches.
Oh, here we go. Moment of truth.
I mean, we got a good crowd, so I think they really like these main events.
They rather have a goddamn Young Lions match than everybody else.
It's like, who is this? Oh, that's a junior heavyweight legend, El Samurai. He's not a young lion. I don't care.
El Samurai. El Samurai doesn't get enough respect.
Oh,
It's just sad.
definitely.
To be honest, like New Japan doesn't give a lot. Nowadays, New Japan doesn't give a lot of respect to like the older guys. I've noticed, but
I
Hardly
know
ever
if
get
like
one.
Nagata or Kojima have a retirement ceremony, it's going to be a big retirement ceremony.
yeah, I'm not talking about guys who are currently working. I'm just talking about guys from like the 90s, like these. Oh, Curry man.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's got a hat too.
Hey, that
Hey, well, here we go.
hat.
Future junior ace,
it says-
Curry man.
It says Mongolian wrestler Blue Wolf almost became a meme in the Japanese wrestling tabloids because everybody asks for a push for him at least once every year,
At
and he
this-
never got it.
And now he has to face Minoru Tanaka. So, JM. You were snoring again. You're going to die.
Please think of what's up before we hit you in the head with a rock.
Yeah, wait.
Oh my god, that belt is so tiny.
Well, it is a junior heavyweight belt.
Oh my god!
I know.
Oh,
That's- I've never understood that in Japan. It's like these. I get it's supposed to be small in the heavyweight belt, but they're just too small.
Yo, I thought the belt was no clipping through his shirt for a quick moment.
It is what it was no clipping.
Of course, it's
Yeah.
Right
gonna
there.
be, of course, after this in the main, this is probably gonna be my end because I gotta wake up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was going to
Alright.
actually see how we did, if we got a game over or not at the end of the show, and that would be the end of part 1.
Oh man, Bengals are winning.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
good news. What's the score?
It's 20-13. 13 Rams, 20 Bengals.
And
Yo,
everyone was
let's
happy.
go.
Yes.
Let's go, America's team, the Bengals.
Where are they from? Cincinnati. Where's that? I don't know.
Well, as long as no one wants the Rams. to
got
win,
Joe
I'm sorry.
Burrow.
Like, I picked the Bengals because I used first grade logic. Tiger stripes on helmet look cool.
I mean, nobody thought the Bengals were going to get this far, so it's just like an underdog
Like,
story, you know?
before this season, their first ever playoff win.
Playoff win in like 20 years.
Yeah,
30 years, and then-
1990 was their last playoff win until this
So, like-
year, and now
and
they
then
made
the
it all the
first
way
time-
to.
Yep.
Now they're in the Super Bowl, and the last time they were in the Super Bowl, they had a classic against the 49ers.
Yep.
So hopefully,
Oh, critical. He had a critical on him.
but he got a rope break.
Oh man,
So
Oh,
that
man.
was
Curry man just got saved.
I'm a little scared now.
Oh god,
Bro,
please don't
you
end.
said that the rope
Please
is
don't
over.
end in a KO.
please.
Like
Please don't
these,
shoot on Curry,
these
man.
title matches are basically make or break for our show,
Yeah.
and if not, then we have to redo it, or we could just go to no end 0-1. I'll probably
I'm
have you
fine
guys
either
decide.
We
I'm
have
fine
to
with
go
either
all the
way.
way.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Uh,
go
no,
I'm fine either way.
Curry man,
Yes.
you had one
get my
job.
boyfriend.
Make a
You
good
had one
match.
job. You got
I mean, it was booked that you were supposed to lose, but come the fuck on.
We had faith in you, Curry, man. We're gonna have to send you back to TNA. Sorry.
So
You're
should I
hot,
get
you're
my voice
spicy,
ready?
you taste like
God.
shit.
That was a shit, man. I'm sorry.
Should
I
get my
don't
voice
think
ready?
we're gonna make it, but we have to finish the show.
I really want to see it. Either or is fine with me. We could keep booking New Japan, or we can go to 0-1-0 because I kind of want to see who the boss of 0-1 is and the boss of No is.
I think it's gonna be Matt Jafari.
Matt Jafari is the boss of 0-1.
I vote we clear everything. We gotta get.
Gotta try to beat it.
We gotta.
Yeah, we could beat. Yeah,
we gotta get the good ending. We gotta treat this like a Japanese RPG.
Jushin Thunder Liger, Koji Kanemoto, you gotta make us have.
Come on, save us.
You gotta get like 100. If you get 100%, you'll basically save the show. Hopefully,
we'll save this company from going bankrupt.
You know, if we get a bad ending of this joint, of course, however the game says game over, just add freaking Tanoki's face in it, kind of like a laughing
It's like he's taking over New Japan. The New Japan will forever be shoot matches.
Okay, give me a second. I think I got a good pick of that.
All right, well, here goes.
He turns New Japan into an MMA fed.
He's gonna turn it into IGF.
Oh, I hate that. I am so angry. You could tell how angry I am by the grin in my voice.
Oh, I'm so angry.
Oh, so fuming. I'm fucking fuming. Oh.
God damn it, there's some bullshit.
Oh, Skittles, did you make a thumbnail with the Korean man with Chono?
I got you, fool.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Nah, let me. I'm out the door right now.
Okay. So we got Liger and Kanemoto against CTU. Wait a second. Liger is also part of CTU.
He's turned face.
Okay.
Fuck it. Turned face.
CTU implosion gimmick.
Was it CTU a heel faction?
Counter-terrorism unit. It was a stable based off the show 24.
That was what it was based off?
Yep.
Wait, really?
The show 24 actually had a big cult following in Japan.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Jushin Liger's a man of culture.
Growing up, that's funny. That's crazy as hell.
I'm in the minority.
Well, it makes just about as much sense as a stable being based off of Footloose. So I guess that makes sense.
Or someone making a stable based off of the word junior.
Yes.
Junior, the best team ever.
Mao
we will rule the wrestling world.
For those who don't know or haven't seen the videos yet, Junior and Junior's debut match was a 30-minute time limit draw.
Yep.
It was great.
It was great. It was pure glorious pro wrestling love.
And it got a good score, too. I think it actually was the match of the night, too. At a 78%.
Well, the All Japan...
it was the second best, because Muto and Kawada tag team got a 97.
Yeah.
Boys, I'm gonna have to mute myself for a second.
Okay.
It's definitely true that it seems like, in this game at least, that the All Japan crowds are the most forgiving,
Yeah, meanwhile, World Japan, it's like the strictest wrestling mark on the internet. It's like, oh, Ricochet hit a double moonshot. Yeah, not impressed. I've seen it before.
I don't know how the wrestling culture fan in Japan works because I haven't been there. But imagine if World Japan, like booked by Ricky Choshu, was just like the smart wrestling promotion. Like, yeah, Ricky Choshu is like the internet darling,
Oh, yeah, he was totally an internet darling ever since his debut in the 70s.
With that bad spray tan. Ugh.
Oh, that spray tan. When I found that spray tan, I knew I had to show it off.
What is it with Japanese wrestlers and spray tan? It's so bad.
I guess they want to look like Okinawans or something.
Masato Tanaka looked so dark, and it's like, wow, you are really hitting tan.
Well, you see, his idol at the time is Hulk Hogan.
For real?
No,
I thought his idol was
hero the whole time.
What you
idol
gotta
was
do
Oviedo.
when Masato Mania runs wild on you?
Masato Mania.
Instead of
Coming-
the dreaded
to a zero.
leg drop, it's a forearm.
Coming to a 0-1 show near you.
You did not just say that.
Or
did
no,
you?
a show.
Did you just legit just
Say what?
coming to Japan near you?
No, I said coming to a 0-1 show near you.
JM. JM.
Yeah, I'm weak, dude.
Okay. I'm just being cautious and all that. Look at that ankle lock. But yeah, there was a good double team move we missed. We had Kanemoto making a splash, and then Liger made a splash afterwards.
I haven't seen Koji Kanemoto in a long time. Is he freelance?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Did
He's,
you see that? He
ooh,
wanted
got
to
stuck in the
go.
ring.
He wanted
Stuck
to
on
get to the corner, but Red Shoes was in the way, and he
Red
said,
Shoes
"No,
was
I
like,
ain't
no.
moving. You get out of my way."
No, you're not moving. I'm
Of
not
course.
moving at all.
Of course.
Yeah,
Are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Alright.
That's it.
Wait,
That's the thumbnail.
Check the no mic chat, the no voice chat for the thumbnail for
That's
this
the
recording.
thumbnail. He's got it's
Alright, wait.
perfect. It's got
What?
the two Chonos in a different pose, Curry Man and Inoki's Mount Rushmore.
This
style
is the
chin.
Evangelion of thumbnails for King Colosseum 2 Matchmaker.
Oh, wait. I don't know if that. Okay, now hold on. Now.
Come on.
I don't think.
I thought he was just gonna stand there. That would have been funny.
Oh, if
Right.
that was a count out, I'd be upset. We need this match to get 100.
It's just the fact that Inoki head is transparent, just looking on like he's a god.
He's like, Curry Man, you're the savior of New Japan.
You are the same.
He
Lord
gets
knows this man-
shoot submitted in under 5 minutes.
I know. Inoki.
Oh wait, what? You
Liger Bomb.
That was a decent match. Hopefully it's
Liger.
good. If not, then
You gotta
game over.
Game over.
Liger was like, I'm
Oh,
taking
he's
it home.
shooting on him. He's mad.
Cheers, boys. I'm back.
All right, you just missed.
Check the
Look
no
at
voice
Liger.
chat for the thumbnail.
Oh, they're shooting on each other. Oh man, Liger's theme is the most anime thing ever. It's amazing.
I think it actually was used for an anime.
78%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Young Lion.
Anyone
The Young
kill
Lions.
you.
Got the best match
Okay.
of the show.
What in
Our
the
opening
what?
match was the match of the night. That's not good.
With some damn young lions, bruh.
The Junior saved the show.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Wait, but now
You retain the tag
moment of
title.
truth.
We have
We
to
can
have
still
an
do it.
overall above 68.
Okay.
I believe it's 68.
Or probably 69.
That'd be perfect.
Right.
No, it wouldn't be perfect. It would be nice.
Nice.
Okay, we got a good crowd. That's a good
Alright.
part.
Alright.
Now the hard part.
Time for my voice to get ready real quick.
We did it! 69!
Yes, we did it, boys.
Oh yeah, we get to
We did it,
Nice.
boys.
Yeah.
We saved New
fucking
Japan.
I caught it. Alright,
We
hold on.
survived round 2 of Inokiism.
Alright, here's the joint. Well, we barely made it out alive, you know. If it wasn't for the damn juniors, man, we would have been put in a shirt. Now, I want to tell you this, man. I want to tell you this, okay? Because from me to you, this was a shit fucking card. By the end of the day, at least we passed 68 with one of the most beautiful numbers of all time, 69.
Nice.
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 Gucci about
Nice.
to Gucci about
Nice.
to 69 and 69 the air.
Now, let me
We got the Scott Steiner number.
now let me be. Now, let
Kenny
me tell you
Omega
this.
somehow time traveled into the past and yelled 69 me done.
Kenny Omega.
Now, I want to tell you this before anybody shows up, alright? Tanoki is planning on coming back. He is planning on coming back, and we ain't, and I ain't trying to deal with his bullshit politics now, man. I want you to keep this up, but go to a 70, alright? If not, New Japan will will now be
IGF.
IGF. I know you don't want that. So the next show is called The Crush. Meaning, if you actually pay attention to my notes I've been mailing you and freaking emailing you, The Crush is this word meaning that we will crush Inokiism. Got it?
We're gonna bring out the air of shonism.
I believe in you. But always admire the drip, alright? Trust me. I have more drip than him, which means we will crush him. Got it?
Okay, so before, so we need to get like 13,000.
There is only way.
So before we call it night, let's see who we have access to for this one.
This will be the last thing we do is check in the roster, saving, and we'll call it an end to part 1 and do part 2 another day. So we got Tenzan as a double champion. Tadao Yasuda!
Oh no!
That's right, this beautiful face is coming to get ya! Wait.
Book him again.
Wait, here we go. POV, you're JM trying to close the door, but Tadao Yasuda is coming in to get you.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Yasuda is one.
No,
Wait,
Boris.
isn't he like a Inokiism guy?
Boris.
Yes.
Yeah, he was listening on the conversation.
He is literally the
Inokiism at the source.
Either him or Bob Sapp are the most unworthy champions to ever hold a belt of the IWGP Guild.
Boris, we found him. We found our Haguesville. Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow that one. Okay. So get a thumbnail for next part.
That's gonna be the next thumbnail.
This is the thumbnail for the next part. I want this because it's Yasuda.
Yes.
Did you get a picture of it?
At least Bob Sapp was like, he, unlike, Yasuda and Brock, Bob Sapp drew money for the company.
I guess.
Pride.
Mainly pride.
Also, Bob Sapp is cooler, so I give him that.
He is a meme in Japan. That's why.
Yeah. We got Makabe. Makabe's coming.
Okay. Oh, this is Makabe
before he became Togi.
No, this is Makabe before all the blade marks.
Alright, so it looks like we'll be able to book the NWF and the U30.
Makabe before he became Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, we got Nakamura.
Yes.
At a 4-star.
I forgot though he had those tight
years. They are. Royal Rumble and still not hold any world championships.
Right, more juniors.
That does not, I just don't understand what they did in WWE with him. Oh, we got Akira. 3-star Akira.
Yes.
Look at how happy he is to be here.
Is that a face tattoo on him?
That's face paint, I believe, but yeah.
Oh, I was like...
Why, yes, I don't want to be hired ever again in Japan. How could you tell?
To be fair, wrestling is like the only profession in Japan where you can actually have tattoos.
We got Kakihara. Kakihara, we got him. UWF boy.
Oh, God.
And there's Jado again. There's Gato at a 2-star. I guess we know who the real rainmaker of the team is. Sorry, bad joke.
He's gonna make it rain again.
Otaru Inoue and
Ryusuke Taguchi. No, I take it that's Makai 1. Then 4-star. Shibata went up the ranks because of that match with Murahama.
Wow. Alright, who else we got?
Maybe we book Shibata versus
Makai 2.
Maybe, that should be interesting. Makai 2, and I take it this one's Yanagisawa or Mitsuya Nagai. Much better wrestler.
I remember him in Noah. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he had a cup of coffee basically in Noah. Then we got Tatsutoshi Goto of the Crazy Dogs with Hirosaito of the Crazy Dogs.
Of Team 2000 thing.
Takayama, 4-star, yeah!
We're booking him.
Oh, and not Minoru Suzuki.
Suzuki Minoru!
Look at that hair. Look at that beautiful hair.
Oh my god.
My man looking
it looks like a
crazy,
pyramid on top of his head.
He looks like he's a replacement for the Coneheads.
Yes.
Bro, don't ever say that.
Doesn't look like he's gonna slap. Why does it look like he's gonna slap me? Like he's just gonna climb up the skin and just slap me.
Yeah. What else we got?
Zach, we got Pro Wrestling Noah guys. We got Tagashi Sugiura.
Oh, there's Sugiura.
Sugiura,
Oh,
and who's he gonna be with? Makoto Hashi. One of my boys.
We gotta book Sugiura for sure.
What's
That man's
my
a legend.
roster doing over here? What the shit?
As an interpromotional match.
They had a working relationship for a while.
Yeah.
Like
for
New
example,
at this time, Noah was the
Alright,
number one
I'm about to
promotion,
get it,
and New Japan needed every help we could get.
Oh, by
yeah,
the way,
like for
Star,
example,
when it comes to our show, you're gonna have to help me book.
oh, don't worry, I'm good at that.
You know, one of the matches we're gonna have
What?
Yasuda and Ultimate Crush match.
No, no,
You need your
no,
ass whooped,
bad,
You
bad.
need your ass whooped right now.
Nah,
Go to the corner.
hey Zar,
That's how we
Your
beat
ass.
Inokiism.
No, but
No, he need his ass
For-
whooped right now.
about New Japan and Noah had a pretty good relationship for a long time until Jado came in and started booking everybody like garbage.
Yeah,
Wow.
I hated that partnership. It was just a one-sided.
As a pro wrestling Noah fan, that was the darkest days as a fan. It was disgusting.
Darkest days, dude. Hold on there, Buster. Your darkest days was nothing compared to Inokiism.
You at least got to go
No,
to
no,
the
no.
Tokyo
I'm
Dome.
going to make this argument, okay? At least New Japan didn't lose their TV slot. They didn't almost die. And they didn't almost get run by another company. Like, Inokiism is bad. I'm not going to debate that. But I think that Noah's dark days are even darker than New Japan's. But we can disagree on that.
That would be an interesting debate for another time. First
Yeah.
things first is Skittles. Did you get the thumbnail for future? Good. We got our part 2 thumbnail. So this is going to be trickier to work on.
Yeah.
But until
But
then, let's listen to some advice from Chono.
Oh, me? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fuck pro wrestling Noah. That is
Wow, great advice there.
Whoa.
Nice.
Gonna start a beef.
Let's beef. Let's go.
Wait,
Run the fade.
wait, when was the Noah Exodus?
2000.
So
What-
it
Which
should
Noah
already
Exodus?
happened by this point.
Yeah. This is 4 years. This is 4 years into Noah's
Yeah.
existence.
They
Noah
went-
is definitely the number one promotion at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
They're-
actually surprised that I'm actually surprised that back then All Japan didn't try to get revenge.
What could they do?
The closest they got to having revenge was the first King of Colosseum game, where they couldn't have them on the same disc because
Yeah.
All Japan is like, I ain't working with them.
Is that really why they weren't on the same disc?
Yeah, if that is the rumor, but it sounds so stupid that it must be true.
I don't think that's true. I don't think Keiji Muto doesn't.
The
have
world
anything
is a
to
pretty
know.
stupid place. I mean,
I
a
know,
man,
I know
a man
it is. I know it is.
woke up from
I'm
a
not
coma
saying-
just by the words chicken fillet within his
Okay,
presence.
yes, that is true. I'm not saying it is not.
And don't get me
possible.
started on Florida Man.
Yeah, Florida man. Okay, I will say this: it is absolutely possible that is true. But I don't think Keiji Muto really had a problem with Noah, to be honest. But it might be true.
This was probably the game for that game was coming out at the time when Mrs. Baba still had presence. But with Muto, he was more open. So,
yeah, Muto and Misawa had a pretty good relationship. So.
Alright, so tune in on part 2 when we try to crush Inokiism. Please kill me after making those quotation marks in the sentence.